Frankie. But Tommy, Lord Jesus, have mercy. Golden complexion with eyes to match. He had hazel brown eyes and hazel brown
You didn't have to tell us that the nigga was golden.
I did. I heard the
I ain't got no type.
I bet you she used to call him the golden child. When she be talking to her girlfriends about him, like, girl, that is the golden child.
Y'all hear anything?
It wasn't. Oh, we don't even have our headphones on.
I do. I got one here.
You hear it?
Go ahead. I don't hear nothing.
No music, no.
You don't hear no, you hear yourself in the...
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah. They said that.
Oh, okay.
Say it again.
Let me ask you a question. Do you hear a buzzing when I do this? No buzzing?
No.
Oh, that's... Ooh, let me find out that situation might have been the old ass computer. Or maybe I got the shit. I hope I ain't got it plugged into the wrong outlets.
It wasn't about him being golden.
Mike.
He had hazel brown eyes. And that was a rap.
Oh, okay, but yeah, okay, I do hear the little beep, so that means that it's on the right. Which color?
He said I dated someone with green eyes, hazel brown eyes. It's the eyes. If I had to type, it'd be eyes.
That's the eyes.
You just fall right deep to that soul.
Hypnotized, kind of. Hypnotized. What you say? I didn't hear nothing you said. I was not paying attention. Nothing just came out your mouth.
What is it about eyes? What is it about the eye structure?
Where of the structure? I don't even. The structure. The structure is the
eyes are the windows to the soul.
They're definitely the windows to the soul.
Windows to the soul. Can ugly people hypnotize people with the eyes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree with that.
I know some niggas who these motherfuckers were just but they tuned into, and I had one homie who we went to high school with.
Right.
My man Malcolm. This nigga. Shout out my nigga Malcolm. But he knew he was an ugly ass. He knew.
Look,
and crazy shit, he was a dancer knew too.
Niggas be knowing they ugly, man. Come on, that's all the time.
But he
women will tell you ugly.
And he could sing.
Oh, that's another thing. Yeah, niggas that can sing, you can kill that no way.
He like guys, he started talking to a female.
Have you ever seen JoJo and Casey?
Ooh, yeah.
Wait a minute, and how many children? Each one of them got a piece?
Hold on.
I mean, but they got star money.
You said what?
Well, they've had over time, during times, star money, fame money, celebrity status. But I mean, when they were still singing in church, they was eating a little church booty.
Hold on, 1 second. This one's. Yeah, y'all hear both ears of that? I only hear one ear with that.
Play to them.
I got both.
I got both.
You got both?
I got both.
It's my fucking problem.
We got both. Well,
that's
right.
Give me that.
Gun wow.
But oh boy. All right. So what's the oh my goodness. What's the what we going with? With the so I can write that shit down. Kelly got a question already. We got enough current events. What we hitting on the what's it called? So all right. Kevin Samuels is at it again. That nigga was going at feminists. Like something vicious. Remember what I was talking about a couple weeks ago when he was talking about he wanted to mandate a law into which that the you know, if the woman get an abortion, then the man can you know what I mean, you know, abandon.
Yeah.
He was coming at feminism this time. And shit was crazy. He was saying some crazy shit like, yo, he was like, y'all argument is one thing, but you know what I'm saying, women act like they don't need men when the direct opposite is the truth. He said if this world, basically saying if everything was up to women being in charge, that the world essentially would crumble, because you got to talk about the physical labor and shit like that go along with keeping things afloat, and the structural integrity physically of what men bring to the world. Does that make any sense to what I'm saying? Or am I missing y'all with that?
I understand what you're saying. And that will definitely, of course, immediately be conveyed as misogynistic.
But I think that's the whole point. That's the point of what he was saying. He was like, yo, yeah, it's extremely misogynistic, but that's the whole thing.
But my easiest antidote to anything of, okay, you know, and it's not even about, and I feel as if we should be treated equally, male or female. You should not be discriminated because you're a woman, because of your sex.
Yeah.
Just like you shouldn't be for any other reason. But we need women just like women need us.
No, that's an absolute fact.
Because if men went extinct, so would the human race. So
No.
I'm talking if women went extinct, besides for them trying to make chirogenic children or sperm cells that's already been, you know, that are in these sperm banks.
Right. Now that's
humanity would cease to exist.
what you're saying is an absolute fact, and I'm not denying any of that or whatnot. But what I do think that in the greater scheme of things, kind of the shit that he's saying makes sense because it goes back to him. He was saying something to this girl, and the argument was so fucking profound that it was crazy. He was saying like, "Yo, we can talk all this shit all we want to about this, but there is still the double standard comes into play when it comes down to it. Like women want equality when it benefits women.
Yeah, when it benefits them. For example, that meme I put up.
You don't want the equality that comes with actually being a man.
That female took offense because she thought it targeted her, but when it be flipped the other way, like I proposed the question, you know, and if it was the opposite way and she was laying down with a man, no matter what color it was, and he was denying her.
This nigga been wanting to jump on this topic for the longest. We wouldn't even talk about that, but we was going to. I got a feeling that we're going to bring that up.
Yeah,
we're going to bring that up. Yeah, you know what? We could probably save that for the topic. Let's just call the topic equality.
Yes.
This is episode 70, huh?
The episode 70.
70.
I want y'all to forgive me and whatnot if I go on some tirades today. If I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm not myself.
Is it tirade day?
You know what I'm saying? I've been dealing with a lot. I got a whole lot of fucking first world problems, but I still look at them like.
Hold up. So will we have a naked truth today?
Oh yeah, we can do a naked truth. Yeah, we can do that. I haven't done that in a while, huh? That kind of fell off of the Tales from the Industry thing. Yeah. To be perfectly honest with you, man, like it is really like having first world problems bothers me because I'll be feeling like I shouldn't, but I've had a dream. All right, quick story time. I've had a dream before we get started, and I've had it continuously for years, that I'm driving a bus from the back seat. Don't laugh. That's not funny. That's an actual.
How are you driving the bus for the back
That's
seat?
the fucking point. Because it works well. It works well initially.
Did you look it up what it meant?
Somebody was telling me something about it, but I never really got a clear-cut interpretation about what it meant.
I darn sure ain't gonna say I'm no damn psychic or no dream reader because I'm not neither of them.
Right.
But what I take from that is that. You're directing your life.
Yeah.
But you're not directing it from where you feel as if you should be directing it from.
That's what I believe too. I believe that
they call it a backseat driver.
I believe
you're not leading your life.
Because of the simple fact that I think the bus represents my ambitions.
Because you have so much that.
Right. I have so much that I need to carry where I need it to go. But maybe it's telling me that I'm not steering it from it. Huh?
Why? Or did I have it? I just ain't remember it.
See, my thing is that but I think it does come into play with a lot, and that's why I feel like a lot of my shit is first world problems, because I don't think that people really necessarily start thinking about what they, you know what I'm saying, the type of things they want to accomplish and look at the things on a bigger scale. Because to be honest with you, when I first started having a dream, it started from a car. And it was easier to steer. And then what happened is it became a van. And it wasn't too bad to steer. And a lot of times you don't even I didn't realize I was in the back seat until I was going 170 miles an hour. Now I'm like, holy shit, I'm not up at the steering wheel. I'm steering this motherfucker from the back. And then I swear to God, one time it was like, once or twice, the last few times that I've had, it's been a bus. It's been a giant fucking bus that I was driving. And I must have been a Bluebird. It was a yellow John first, and then it was one of them double-decker Johns, dog.
This is one of the things that it's saying. Just A dream where you see a backseat suggests that there is someone in control of your life as you have lost control and direction of it. There's a danger because if this someone misguides you, this will not be good for you.
But
nobody else is in this bus.
He's driving. He's driving
He's
from
a
the
backseat driver.
He's driving from the back.
But nobody else is driving. Nobody's even on the bus but me.
So maybe it's saying.
But you're
also,
still driving from the back seat.
You still haven't unlocked the full you. For you to take the leadership, the role, the stance.
Backseat driver is about being in control.
But I could never go back to front seat driving the car and I'm backseat driving a bus.
Double decker right there.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Next is gonna be a fucking airplane. Like I don't really know how to interpret. I think I get some of the interpretation.
You can't even see from the plane.
Nigga, listen.
Let's start with at least a chopper. At least you can possibly.
But I think that the dream always starts with the perception that I'm moving in my own clip. Like, so I think that my vision is saying at first that I'm driving it from where I'm supposed to be driving it from. And then all of a sudden, as things get testy, the waters get testy. Every time I say this, I start to get more clarity on it. As things get more testy and more difficult, all of a sudden, hey, guess what, nigga, you in the back. You got full control, but you're in the back, and you might want to, back of the back. But that's what I'm saying. Like, to be honest with you, what happens is that I get into this round and I start looking, and then all of a sudden I get afraid. I'm like, holy shit, I'm in the back. I have to steer the shit.
You realize where you are, and it's like it's the realization of you're not where you feel as if you're supposed to be.
Right.
I think it really goes to you know where you want to go.
Right.
You know where you want to go, but in the midst of everything that's going on, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing this, you're doing that.
Right.
You're getting sucked up in so many things that you know where you want to go, but you're getting lost. So you're in the wrong place.
Right.
You have to figure out how to put things in frontal perspective as a road. You have to go down the road.
Nah, absolutely. Like I said, but that's why I brought it up, because I think it's odd. Kelly is over here researching it.
I hope we can, because we're supposed to help each other.
Yeah. It's just that dream is very vicious.
It may not mean your life overall. It may just one aspect or one situation of your life where
could be kids.
You are not the lead in the situation. You have an effect on the situation, but you're not the lead in the situation. You're a driving force.
Yeah.
But you're not the driver.
Is it a situation into which that, because I honestly think, because I have a huge problem with not just asking for help, but sometimes I be thinking, I don't know if it's asking for help or if it's more than likely admitting that I need help. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it comes. Huh? Oh, all right.
As a person who.
But see, you Leos,
no. This is from.
That's just y'all.
No, my report cards, like in 2nd and 3rd grade, Kelly is a good student. She works hard, but she has a hard time asking for help.
Right.
This has been like a steady thread.
Yeah.
In my life, that also comes from being an only child and not really having anyone to ask for help, because who else was there outside of mom and dad? So there is that.
Being an Aries is a little bit different though, because I'm looking. A lot of times I be looking for people to see.
Right.
To see. Right. That need
But that's the thing.
Right. See,
and I have to learn.
Look at my plate. I ordered the fucking triple time appetizer with all the fixing, mozzarella sticks, loaded fries, all of that. You know for a fact I'm not gonna sit here and eat this by myself. Dig in. But I think what happens is
offer. No one's touching it.
No, because there are certain people. I'm not going to mention their types of signs because their signs is what their signs is, and I'm not going to sign shame. I'm not going to. I'm not.
You're going to sign shame.
No, I'm not.
That's exactly what a nigga say before he signs shame.
Because I'm not even going to mention any signs.
Right.
That's how I'm not.
You're just going to describe it.
But there are people with different signs They come at different times, and we know these type of people that they see you have, and they feel automatically entitled to what you have. And so they won't ask.
Yeah.
They'll be them. Oh, they need someone to do everything for them.
Libra.
But you.
No, see, you see, and that's.
I didn't call anything.
Yeah,
I didn't say.
I have a Libra, and I'm saying this because I have a Libra son who makes an assumption just because it's in the refrigerator.
Right.
It's free will.
Right.
No, nigga, I bought that for me. I bought this for you. But that the apples with the caramel.
Yeah.
He would take the caramel out.
Yeah. But it's actually also, but you know what's funny? It's also my
you better get your peanut butter apples and chill out.
But it's also the personality of the type of person that I am as well or whatnot. I'm one of them, I draw clear cut lines and whatnot. See, my thing is that if I was open season, more shit would get fucked up because what happens is that, like, if I, let's just say
you can't let everybody in.
And that's the whole point. Let's just say that, like, you know, in my house, let's just say that I let my 17-year-old son come down here and have free reign to this space. You understand what I'm saying? I'll be like, and without saying anything, I'm like, yo, yeah, you know what I mean? And he's coming down here filming.
Without rules.
Yeah, without rules, filming fuckery, talking about, you know what I mean, crazy shit, and using the brand new computer to post shit up on the internet and all that. And I'm like,
no.
And me not saying it. So what happens is that I am a.
You fuck around having OnlyFans.
Oh, God. Really, you had to do that? This nigga. Yo.
Hey, listen, you forget. When I was across the street, I had a 17-year-old son.
But see, that's what I'm saying.
Who at the time made a baby over there.
So think about it like this.
Who, when my man came, I had the shit locked from both ways.
Yeah.
And his leg was still breaking.
But see, with me, I'm not a lock put on. I'ma tell everybody, don't fuck with my shit. That is expensive. This means this to me. This is that. Don't fuck with my shit. That's my thing. You know what I'm saying?
I think the thing is that we want to be able to leave the door open. We want to have an open door policy.
Okay.
With our family.
Right.
But also know where that boundary is.
They know where the boundaries is.
Please know where the boundary is. Like, I've had trouble. Like, I'm getting to a point where I'm saying more of what's on my mind. I'm being super honest.
Right.
Like, between yesterday and today, between talking to my cousin and talking to a friend of mine, I have had the most realest conversations with them where I told them, I love you.
Yeah.
I am not co-signing your shit.
Right.
I was like, if I co-signed it, I was like, I'm not being the cousin that you love me for. But I'm not being the friend that you love me for.
That is so on point what you're saying.
I will never co-sign anything for a friend, period.
Well, no, I'm not talking about
apartment for my son.
No.
Hell no.
But I'm not talking about co-signing paperwork. But it was like, my cousin is somebody that shouldn't drink. Somebody that shouldn't drink. So then she calls me and tells me, like, her friend that she's seeing.
The cat.
Pull him up on Facebook. How many friends do you have in common? Do you have one of your friends that can pull up his page and see what? I'm not doing that. No. Like, her friend is on the phone, I'm on the phone, and we're both saying, dude, you don't drink. Let's not drink, because what you're doing is next level. And you're overthinking. Like,
but see,
had this been 16-year-old Kellie, you know, let's go see what we're doing.
But you know what?
We grown people now.
But when whatever you give out when it comes down to a situation like that is the way that you're received on the back end. Because what happens is that everybody holds people to a certain esteem, a certain level.
Yeah.
So therefore, if you have something going on, you know what I'm saying, and you needed the slightest bit of support, you have been given off the fact that you're not the type of person that needs support. You are the supporter. So therefore, when it comes down to it, they looking at you like, oh, all right, like, oh, you got something going on? Oh, that's what's up. And they thinking in their mind like, well, this is the motherfucker that always got something going on and whatnot. So they not thinking that, guess what? I should support them in the same way, or even find out, because this is the same type of person that I would ask to support me.
Yeah.
What people fail to realize is that each of us are all human beings, meaning we have strong times.
Right.
We have weak times.
Right.
We have right in the middle times. But we prefer as many highs as we can get.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, with life and the way the world is, especially everything going on, it's more lows. But even with that, it's a matter of understanding the blessings that we have, appreciating them motherfuckers each and every day.
Right.
You know what I mean? And knowing, as you say, it's people. I'm the one who everybody comes to for almost every fucking thing.
Yeah.
But I get.
You the captain of the ship.
I'm a connoisseur of many things. I'm a connoisseur of many things.
Yep.
And so I connect a lot of people in different ways and walks that would never ever be able to be connected.
Right. Right.
And so with that, I gotta deal with all types of shit. But that shit, when I can connect somebody, and half the time I'm not even. It ain't nothing coming in my pocket.
Right.
For connecting this person to that person.
Right. Yeah.
You know, the time, the energy, whatever, ain't nothing coming into my pockets. It's just hoping to network, help someone network, whether for a business relationship, friendship, whatever the hell.
You ever noticed that there are people when we about to get started in a minute, y'all. This will be we already started. But you ever noticed that it's certain people in life that have a support system that is out of control? But it's a support system. If you invite 50 people to something, they're gonna show up 150 because of the simple fact. I don't know if it's a popularity contest. I don't know if they feel as if that you're the type that needs that. But you know what it is? I think that the people that are like that are either one of two things: you're extremely popular, or you're emotionally needy. And then what happens is that those people.
You should have dropped a bomb on
that. I'm dead. Let me find a fucking.
Yeah. You gotta remix that. Bring that back one more time. Bring that back one more time.
When you have a support system, and most of the time a support system is what a support system does. If you have a support system that is like out the door, around the block, like Stimmy at Best Buy, out the door, around the block. We can talk about that shit in a minute. I don't know what that is. We're gonna talk about that too.
I don't know what STEMI is.
Either one or two things happens.
I will not acknowledge.
We're gonna talk. We'll talk. Either one or two things is you are either extremely popular,
or
in one way or another, or extremely emotionally needy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's real rap. Have you ever? Come on, man.
A lot of people who.
How many ratchet weddings you been to that got 50,000 motherfuckers there, giving $1 a piece in a card?
Because they newsy.
They newsy to the motherfuckers that's emotionally needy. Your gangster ass cousin that'll fight at his own fucking wedding. Somebody might get beat up after the ceremony. Somebody might get shit. That's what I'm
one or
saying.
two funerals. Not funerals. I'm sorry. Weddings.
Funerals are a different story. But you know what I'm saying?
Wedding.
I've been to two
and
funerals.
my
two
cousin
weddings.
wasn't ratchet. My cousin and his wife were hearing impaired.
Okay.
It was somebody.
I'm sorry.
It was somebody on her side of the family fighting with somebody else. On her side of the family.
How many people was at the wedding?
Like 150.
Okay, so
but you have to remember.
Right,
you have to remember. My mother is one of 10.
Right. Okay. So
big families.
Who's the emotionally? Who? How were your cousin? How were her parents?
I remember her saying to her mother because she can actually speak. I knew you was gonna do something to mess this up.
See what I'm saying? So the mom's the emotionally needy one. And since she's the hearing impaired one, you see what I'm saying? A lot of this shit comes into play off of. I hate to be on a rant, and I'm saying this to say this and whatnot. I am so sick and tired of the lack of support for the shit that I do. I'm tired of it. I'm just tired of it, man. I'm tired of it.
Here's the thing about it.
Especially when you know I take it seriously.
Here's the problem with that.
There we go. Please enlighten me, please.
Because I had to get over myself.
Yes, that is true too.
Because
I'm an Aries. I don't get over myself.
I have thrown events. I've thrown game nights, and not even just when I was doing my networking game night. I mean, just fun shit at my house.
Yeah.
Or birthday parties or whatever, there's a few certain people that I know gonna be there.
Yes.
I know they're going to be there. All I have to do is tell them one good time.
Absolutely.
They're going to be there.
Absolutely.
They may actually drive me there.
Right.
But then you have those other people. Yep, I'm coming. I'm coming through. And it's just like this. I'm looking forward to seeing you. Like, I invite you to everything I do.
Yeah.
And you never show up. But when you invite me to something, I'm there.
Why do you think that is?
So...
Is there such thing?
At some point, you have to...
You don't have to get over you. You don't have to get over yourself.
No, I have to get over how much value I thought I had in their life.
How much energy how much energy you put into supporting others.
Right. So, like I said, I had to get over myself. And then get into the point of those that support me.
Right.
I support them.
Right, exactly. Right.
And those that don't support me, I can't worry about it.
But see, the problem is that this is not a situation in which that there's no phantom reason for anything. I'm one of them people that I believe and I know now, if somebody calls, you either missed a call or you did not want to talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's no phantom reason why anything happens anymore. It used to be like, oh, it was a mistake, or it was, you know what I mean, or I forgot. No, what happens is that, all right, put it like this. But I'm not saying no names because I got a story. I got a little, what you call it, and we can get started.
Yeah, because we haven't even introduced ourselves yet.
We know, I know people who have family. They live in these people that I know live in a better neighborhood than most of their family. And they keep their shit up prestigiously, and the family does not visit because they hate to see how good that person's doing. They fucking hate. I mean, but this is like close family. Hates the and will meet you out, go drink, have a fucking ball, but will not come through to see the way that you live.
That's their problem.
Like will not come through to see the way that you live.
That's their self-hate issue.
Sucks to be them.
But see, what it is we shoot this off, but this shit happens more often than not. It happens more often than not. And it's fucked up.
I got family that live in all sorts of places, good and bad.
Right.
But because I fucks with my family, good or bad, I'm coming through. Now, I've had family that lived in Richard Allen.
Okay.
I went to a parking lot in Richard Allen.
All right, but see, that's different.
But
listen,
that's Richard Allen.
We understand.
That's Richard Allen.
You know what I'm saying?
But
if you throw, listen,
wherever my family is,
because throwing a dollar party, on, you know what I'm saying, on 23rd and Dolphin, then you might want to reconsider. Like, yo, you really gonna throw the party at 23rd and Dolphin? You know what I'm saying? But if you buy it, you buy it. Like, listen, I'd go, but that's me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not you know what I'm saying? You might not want to take your wife. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I mean? Or you know what I mean? You just don't want to take your significant other. What you don't know exactly. Certain places.
Everybody can't go everywhere.
If we were talking 1997, 98,
right,
99,
right,
even 2000,
right, exactly.
I would say I would go to that dollar party.
Right.
And that's an extended part of my hood. That's distinct. That's basically.
But you know, everybody can't go everywhere.
Right.
Today.
Yeah.
Unless it's one of my family members.
Absolutely.
Who are having it.
Yeah.
I'm not going.
I mean, because you understand the ratchetness and fuckery.
I'm a North Philly guy, but
there's an excuse for ratchetness and fuckery, but there is no excuse for a situation in which that, all right, you ignore. Like honestly, some people just look at it and be like, nah, I don't want to be around that uppity shit. Like, really, my nigga? You don't want to be around nice shit? You don't want to go to a wedding? Like, you know what that shit remind me of? It remind me of Sanaa Lathan was like, when she went to on Brown Sugar, when she went to Tay Diggs' fiance's bridal shower. And she was like, she got the real food, she got the fucking cucumber sandwiches. She was happy to be there, but think about that situation like that, the real family members that be like, I'm not going there. They ain't got no real food. I'm not going there to be around all those. I'm ready to be around all her uppity ass friends. Oh man, and that's another thing. I just don't understand, man. Support is just different, man. It's a fucked up situation. But we can talk about that all day. I'm gonna get the show started. Without further ado.
We got a half an hour already?
It is that time for the Mr. Know-It-All podcast.
Where's the music?
Y'all hear the music out?
It's really low.
It's really low.
It's really low?
It's really,
Is it
really,
Douglas
really
Ruckus
low.
phone?
Nope.
Like, it's that low. That.
Alright, we gonna redo it because I want this
remix.
effect and I'll chop this shit out. You like the editing I did last week, don't you? That editing was different last week.
I didn't hear it. I told you
shit.
I didn't listen to all of the show.
Oh.
I was in the car and was just like, nope. I can't drive and listen to this.
Yeah, Kelly asked for it and the editing was mighty different last week.
I didn't even get a chance to check the last week.
Oh shit. Motherfucker.
Uh-oh. Niggas in trouble.
Uh-oh, hold up. Bad
I
sound.
have to edit that.
I know, we gonna edit this whole fucking... Trying to find... Excuse me, people. There's a little buzz going on. You couldn't hear the music at all, though?
It was
faint.
super low. And that is a no.
Alright. Here we go. That buzzing is stopped. And without further ado. Can you hear the music now? Yeah?
I hear it. I don't know what it is, but I hear
Don't
it.
worry about it.
I'm going to eat my apple.
It sounds a
And my
little
caramel.
weird. But it's Mr. Know-It-All podcast episode
It wouldn't be the first time I didn't know a song.
Oh. Cool.
Woo! Yeah! I needed this. I listened to this. I was on a treadmill. I know. You ain't never heard this, hey Kelly? J. Cole. You should become a J. Cole fan. You would like it.
I like J. Cole. Like, I like what I've heard.
Whoa. In the air. There's some things that he says in this joint is so profound. The way that I was feeling today, I needed this so much. It's something that he says in the second and third verse that's just crazy. Seems.
No.
How could you know? How could you know? Right? Woo! Woo! Damn. Hold the fuck up.
I just think you had a bad dream.
Even if you let him chill and dream it or haunt you, nigga. Fuck out of here. Whoa!
Bars.
Woo! I almost forgot about this song. This came on in like a loop, like a radio joint. I was like, what the fuck? I almost forgot about this. God damn. In the air. Oh my, oh my. Yo. talk to me if you want to about hip hop and what it's done and what it can continue to do, but you have to keep niggas like this around.
Definitely.
This shit,
Definitely.
come on, man. You just can't have all the funky shit you want to without having something enlightening.
Core.
Some crazy shit.
Wordplay.
Let it thump for a second.
Delivery. Consciousness.
Yikes. Yo, I needed that shit. Yo, I just needed that. Like, honestly,
Yeah.
I've been at the point where I've been having moments. I almost had a fucking moment on. I was like, I forgot about this song. You know what I'm saying? Just on the tip, like, because if you listen, I know you probably
Music
didn't
is
get
therapy.
everything you were supposed to get out of that and whatnot, because all you heard was "Run It," but that song is called "A
No,
Tale."
I heard.
Right, A Tale of Two Cities, and basically what he was explaining was like, look, I'm trying to.
Don't
Oh,
mansplain.
all right, I'm just.
I had.
Damn, she told me
saying
not to
I
fucking mansplain.
I'm trying to tell you, if you spoke, the person that I was on the phone with in the car
Yeah.
before I got here.
Right.
They was mansplaining.
No, that
Oh,
wasn't
all right.
mansplaining. But
Somebody
the
mansplained.
conversation and the just the realness
Mm-hmm.
that I've been with that person for like at least the last 3 days.
Right,
And like
right.
I said with my cousin,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna understand why I said just I heard you.
Yeah.
I heard the song.
Listen
I
to
got
it. Listen to it again on your own
I got
time when you got your liquor and you know.
Yo,
all
that
shit.
15% showed up first.
Yeah, I know. She told me don't mansplain to me, nigga. She told me don't mansplain.
Margarita right here.
Welcome.
What did I say about that?
Welcome back to episode 70.
70.
What a milestone that is.
70.
70 times we've sat in front of these microphones in this situation. Well, yeah, you more like, this is like what,
Well, no.
50 for you?
Those two been.
60.
Yeah.
I've been here since 17.
But those two are from here. Those two are here from the beginning. These two mics were from the beginning.
Yes, yo, these mics have survived the test of time, and it might be time to upgrade, I guess, because
Oh, man.
that's a long time for
But
mics.
no,
to-
they quality's still pretty good.
Yeah, they're doing a good job. This is a new mic. This mic
Shut-
been around for probably about, what, 13 episodes, some shit like that.
Pull it up to the mic.
Welcome back to episode 70 of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast.
Yeah.
I am your host, Mr. Know-It-All,
Uh-huh.
a.k.a. Keith Saunders, b.k.a. Michael Voorhees, and
Yes.
a.k.a. Haiku, if you want to be rapper about it.
Spit that hot fire shit out.
Protect Asian. What is the new
Nope,
shit?
nope,
All right,
nope,
I'm
nope,
gonna have to
nope.
cut that out.
Nope.
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 All
We're
right.
not going there.
We're not doing that yet.
We're not.
We
We're
are
not
not
gonna-
triggering me right now.
we're not gonna-
We cannot trigger me yet. Let me get
triggers?
down to the. No, we can
Why?
trigger. Just let me get
Oh,
under
yeah, wait
Wawa.
till then.
Can I get my die lines, please?
Dialine.
Thank
Because
you.
I just didn't know what I was supposed to do after
No,
that.
yo.
Because I didn't know what that
I might have to cut that shit
was.
out. Like I said, we live in a very sensitive time,
I've
bro.
done it, but
We do.
Anyway,
To my right, mouth of the South. We really gotta watch this nigga saying today, cause this shit is crazy. Yo, what's your name, man? What the fuck is going on?
tell them who y'all.
Tell them who you are.
ladies and gentlemen,
Mm-hmm.
my name is Mr. Rough Ryder,
Mhm.
R Dot Ryder,
Uh-huh.
DJ Ruffy Hendrix, the gentleman, I'm going in and all the rest of that good stuff, but point blank period all day, every day, I am Ruffy Hendrix, the mouth of the motherfucking South. You dig?
Drop a bomb
Nigga
on
did.
it. Drop a bomb on it.
Mr. I am.
And
You dig?
to my left.
I am that I am.
To
Tell
my
them who
left.
you are!
Lock, stock, cock, smoking barrel, ready to go. Talking about she don't want to be triggered. I like what I did with all that, right? Gun references
She
and
didn't
shit.
want
You know
to
what
be.
I'm
She didn't
saying?
want to be.
She doesn't want to be triggered.
Not yet. Not until I'm under the
Yeah,
Wawa side.
yeah, she got to get under the Wawa sign. Is it
I'm
lit?
drinking
Is-
my
Well, which
margarita.
triggers-
It's margarita.
Oh shit, you got a whole margarita in the cup?
Yeah.
That's tequila.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Te quiero taco, but
Tell them who you
you know
be.
what? I'm not even going.
No, see, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like this is gonna be one of them
I'm Spanish, man.
Oh,
I
man.
mean, listen.
Listen.
People, if y'all haven't figured out,
Let me introduce myself.
tell them who you are.
Kellie.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Kelly.
Hey, cute.
How you do?
That boy mama.
Mm-hmm.
Boo. The diva.
When is
Don't
that?
trigger me today.
When are you?
What do you mean?
Every day, all
Trigger
day.
you?
And after I get down to the wild side.
So that's is that at all times?
It's all times, all the time.
No,
Drop the bomb on her.
It's not before she get on the Wawa sign.
Well, look, I know, but we had to figure out when she was the diva.
The diva is all the time.
The diva.
The trigger diva is once you get under the Wawa.
So are you the margarita diva today, or because you
I know what I drink.
Hey, you
I
did.
know what I drink.
Whoa, margarita diva.
I may be what I mean.
Whoa.
Apple with caramels.
Oh, Jesus, help me.
They said I was
Apple
terrible.
bottom jeans
Dude.
with the fur.
You say you.
Looking at her.
What is the useless fact?
We singing Florida? Yeah.
And that's the only decent song he ever had. But
Big shot. Jesus Christ. God, she coming at everybody neck today. How much, what you call it?
I haven't even started the book that you gave me yet. How about that?
I know.
What's going to happen?
Remind you.
What happens
all right.
after I give the book?
Can I tell you, like, what you call it? I've been meaning to give you, you have a book as well upstairs. Remind me to give it to you before this was a Christmas present. Nigga, it's almost April. You know what I'm saying? So I need to get that to you.
Give me fools around here.
Shout out to the Spotify listeners, Apple Podcast listeners, Google Podcast listeners, Stitcher listeners, SoundCloud listeners, Anchor listener, Home Team, and the YouTube viewers. Was crack-a-lacking on the crowny side. I am making it a point today. We got the 2 camera setup, right? And this week, you will have multiple angles. I will be talking to you, and I will be fucking talking to you because it's going to help my mental health. It's going to help my mental health. You can tell I came for the shits today. I got my fucking I have my my shopper bracelets on, and I'm in a white tee. You know what I'm saying? And I've been working out a little bit, so
I almost
you know what I'm saying?
Just you had J's on your feet, but you
no slides. I got slides on and whatnot, and sweatpants. So you know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not all the way there yet. God's still working on me.
I was
like
getting ready to comment, but I
That's what I gotta work on. I can put that in the current events because I didn't write that one down. We're gonna talk about Kirk Franklin's ass today. Yikesy, yikesy. While you're at it, Kelly, do me a favor and pull up that video. You don't have to play it yet, but I'm gonna need you to pull that one up when he cussing out his son, because that's some funny ass shit. Get with us on IG at Mr_KnowItAll_pod, Facebook fan page, Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page, and please send us all your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery over to the Mr. Know-It-All Pod at gmail.com, Mr. Know-It-All Pod at gmail.com. One of these days, it's going to be crazy because I'm going to start giving y'all some behind the scenes footage before we lead on over to Patreon. Here's the deal. I got a new computer. I was talking crazy. I know, you can tell who got stimulated around here. Alright, listen. Look at it. I got the new computer. I got the new computer, right? But yet, guess what, y'all? The new computer has a smooth, complete and utter webcam. And since the screen is directly across from us, we can actually go live from the fucking, from the computer.
Oh.
That's crazy. It has a camera on it. It actually goes, it's like a transformer. You press down and it pops up. That's what she said.
Hey, Jim. Hey, Jim.
I'm gonna drop a bomb myself for that one.
Hey, Jim.
Yo, forgive me, but today I'm on edge, and you might get some great material out the kid.
You want Populous or something? Hey,
I know I ain't got no liquor. I know.
He doesn't need no liquor today.
I might not need any liquor today.
No, he's been triggered since I got here.
Triggered is not the word.
Take a pop.
Automatic.
Take a pop.
I don't.
Take a pop.
No.
Take a pop. No, fuck that shit. Take a pop.
Did you put your mouth on this?
No.
You sure?
I'm very sure.
All right. Oh shit! Did you put anything but cognacs in that motherfucker? Is that a cognac sampler? Jesus Christ! Oh man. We always start the goddamn, see? That's the reason why I didn't want to take a pop. We always start off the show with the useless fact, right? The useless fact for the day is that on Wednesday, the floodgates for the STEMI was open. The nigga lottery opened up, and all respectable Americans that had TD, Citizens, PNC, and all types of other fuckery in the credit unions was going ape shit. Lines was wrapped around Best Buy and Target and Walmart. Niggas is gon' nig.
Yo, Meek said she was in Walmart.
Right.
Adams and Boulevard.
Oh my, what?
First of all,
She
on
said
a bad day, on a
it seemed
good
like-
day, that's the bad
No,
Walmart.
That's
no,
the bad
no,
Walmart,
no,
yeah.
between that and Aramingo, it's
Aramingo's disgusting.
First of all, any Walmart in the city.
Yeah, in the city.
No,
South Philly's nasty, too.
no, girls.
South Philly's.
Grant is okay.
Grant, you know why?
Grant
Because
ain't
Grant
quick.
ain't necessarily in the city.
It is in the city.
It is, but it ain't in the city, my nigga.
No, not the
You gotta
Mills.
travel 45 minutes from North Philly to get to Grand Avenue, dog. No, nigga. Niggas ain't hopping on 95 for that
Is
shit.
that the Super Walmart?
That ain't, no, Grant, that's not even
that's the
Supermarket.
Mills. That's at the Mills. The Mills is a supermarket.
But that's because the SEPTA bus go right up there and it's next to the mall. That Walmart's disgusting too.
But every
that won't get
Walmart,
disgusting
every
too?
Walmart in Atlanta looks like the Super Walmart.
I can
Every
imagine.
single-
They sell liquor in a
The
Walmart in
super-
Atlanta, don't they?
Yeah.
The super
So
Walmart
when I
is down
stopped there,
first.
Yeah.
on the day before I left,
Right.
they had a tall basket,
Uh-huh.
nothing but different Chi-Chi's liquor, strawberry margarita, regular margarita,
Yikes.
just a whole bunch of things, 99 cents.
Yeah, see?
99 cents. I was like,
See?
this one, two,
Shout out to Atlanta because Atlanta's going to Atlanta. Shout out to Atlanta. But
Atlanta is going to Atlanta.
yeah, man, like honestly, this stimulus shit, I already seen. Look, first and foremost, listen, I love my people. I love my people, and if I use the N-word a whole lot, it's because it's a term of endearment to y'all. But you niggas know who I'm talking to. Niggas gon' nig. Niggas was out here in droves buying shit that normally it wouldn't buy.
Nigga, she said she was one of the few people who didn't have 2 or 3 carts.
I seen niggas trying to strap a 75-inch flat screen on top of each other, 2 of them on top of each other, and drive away in a motherfucking sedan.
6 months.
Niggas is out of
And not
control,
worried
bro.
about it.
The 75 inches right now is only like what, like $450? They've been throwing them motherfuckers like no, they might be.
She was trying to get a 65 that she seen that's for $350.
That's what I'm
To
saying.
put in the bedroom.
Because they doing these sales and whatnot. Because they expect
You
you
need
to
that
sell
much
on.
TV in the bedroom.
Listen, that's for too much TV in the bedroom.
Well, she lives in the bedroom and on.
I don't give a fuck if you slept on the TV. That's too much TV.
I don't think.
I don't need that much TV.
It's
Yeah.
not a priority for me.
But I'm talking shit though. But I damn sure was in that
Although,
motherfucker.
all
Like,
those
the TV
things
is like-
That motherfucker getting the computer.
take care of some bills. Now that's business.
That's business
That's
a part of what we do. Yeah, we needed that.
That's understandable.
That was
Yeah.
an upgrade. Like,
That's
you
investment.
have to write
That
that
was
off.
an investment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now
That
the
was-
recliner on the other hand.
That was also a kind of piece of
That was an
investment
investment.
because it was trying to invest on your
I got-
base
yeah,
while
yeah.
you watching, whatever the hell.
I got
you
drunk.
watching.
I got drunk and passed out in that motherfucker last night. Like,
Yo,
And
sometimes the best sleep. Some
Yo,
of the best sleep I've got in my
recliners are
motherfucking
fucking
recliners.
awesome, yo.
It doesn't
And-
have a massage thing in it. Does
It don't. It don't. It don't. Look, but it was half off. It was.
Oh, well, see, first of all,
It was
when
600.
you catch
I got it
deals,
for 3.
When you catch deals,
Yeah.
then you have to understand. Yeah,
That was
I'm
that
pay
was
the
a
money for
stimulated
it.
deal.
Yeah. It was.
Right.
That was a stimulated deal because 2 weeks ago the price went up for a reason.
Yeah.
So that when they hit, all right, drop the price.
Yeah, but they-
That's the regular price.
Right.
Drop
But
it back to the regular price.
Because I don't know no extra large recliners that's worth less than 300. So that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it was probably the
that a
regular
decent
price,
one.
but yeah,
That was a
but
regular
still.
price. They shot that motherfucker and
But
bought it back
still,
there.
yeah.
And I fell for the okie doke. Shit, we put that shit right in the back of the car. Got my ass. I was like, oh, they're giving this shit. Listen, I was right there for it. I'm there for it.
Look, I paid my cable bill. Like most of my bills had already been paid for the month.
You got stimulus?
And I was just.
I thought you didn't get stimulated.
I
You got
don't know what
stimulated?
you're talking about.
Oh,
About.
yeah.
Oh,
Because I know how to keep my business to myself.
What? Because niggas is
niggas.
The mask is already out here, and
Niggas is niggas.
and
I'm
niggas is clipping the fuck up. Oh, you got what?
Look, most of my bills are all for the month had already been paid. The only thing I had to wait for to pay was rent, car note, and my cable bill.
So you took care of business.
I paid the rent. Not only did I pay the rent, I paid the car, not the home association that I had to do. I did that before Stimmy. Stimmy hit,
As you should.
I paid the car note
That's because you're
and
responsible.
the cable
citizen.
bill, and then put in the savings account.
Yeah.
See, I ain't got stimmy yet, but I'm taking the steps to get stimmy. What I can say, good news, thing is I finally did get through some unemployment shit start finally.
Bang, bang. That's
that
good shit.
on top of stimming, you know, I got a couple priorities that I need to take care of some bills.
Can I
as well as vehicle.
Can I say? Let me just tell y'all something real quick.
No.
And then before, and then we gonna go right into the breaking news after this.
What we gonna say?
No. Here we go. Sorry.
We gonna say no.
No, we don't want to know.
So look here we go. Right. Now this wasn't even in the hood. Okay. Thursday.
No shit.
Thursday, I'm in. I bought my computer from a Best Buy in New Jersey. And if you in Philly and you want to buy some shit, I would suggest you go to Jersey or Delaware. New Jersey taxes is much lower. You know what I'm saying? Sales tax. And Delaware ain't got no taxes at all, right? So I called myself, the gas cheaper. I called myself going to the Mac machine. I said, let me just go ahead and swing over to the Wells Fargo in Morristown. Pulled the fuck up, put my card in, and all I see is yellow and black exclamation points.
Meaning?
Saying not available.
Oh, because they didn't clean that motherfucker out.
The motherfucking ATM at a bank was empty. Hold up. Now ATM like next to the Chick-fil-A on Adams Ave, I'm not gonna understand. It's not even a bank, it's just a fucking standalone ATM. This is an ATM at a bank. Empty, my nigga. It's empty. I was like, yo, you have gotta be fucking kidding me. And I drove elsewhere to go get my money. Like, this shit, niggas is emptying out ATMs, dog. Legally. Yeah, they done fucked up and gave some
And motherfuckers is giving this shit right the fuck back.
600 was cool. Now I start thinking about it. You know how certain things you be like, oh, this is gonna be good for the. You start thinking, like, this might not have been the best idea.
It's fine for me.
Yo, they can move right.
Imagine
it was fine for me because, like you said, I'm a responsible adult.
if you're a responsible adult and you make money anyway, this is a difference.
I am
you know what I'm saying?
It's beneficial.
still furloughed from my job.
Right.
So
It just helps out for your cause for what you
I'm
done.
just, I'm stacking.
Imagine niggas that ain't doing shit though. And you drop Ray Ray and Keisha, who got 4 kids, to 14. Motherfuckers.
14
These
kid.
motherfuckers is at
Now,
Cheesecake
here's my
Factory,
question.
Red Lobster.
I peeped somebody who was spending somebody else's joint.
Uh-huh.
Who, because their sister had got their joint already, was like, listen, I need to borrow this, that, and the other to get this.
I have a question.
Borrowing stimulus money is the funniest shit ever. I ain't get mine. Let me hold 200.
I have a question.
And we have an answer.
Why do some of these children in the world think that because their parents got $1,400 for them, that's their money?
Who the fuck thought that?
I don't know. But
I know something.
yeah. It was a TikTok I saw where the little girl, and it was the parents, and of course it's a TikTok, so they did that on purpose.
Right.
But
I understand that.
It didn't come from.
Shit's real.
It didn't come from nowhere.
Right.
So the little girl was like, Biden said he was giving $1,400 stimmy. She like, where my stimmy at? And the parents looked at each other, and one of them went over to the refrigerator and pulled out the big ice box at the bottom and showed all the food. Another one went over to where the washing machine and dryer is and pulled out clothes. Was like, and then the dad was over in the kitchen, turning the lights off, and
turn the water
sit your
on.
ass down. None of this is yours.
Stimmy.
Like I never.
Kids.
This is them giving me something else to help me
When
for
my mom
taking
and
care
dad
of your
got taxes
ass.
done, I didn't know anything about them getting tax money. Like, why is this information so readily available to them? Like they're owed something. Nigga, I went to work.
First of all,
I worked 40 plus hours a week. That's my motherfucking
I remember
money.
I tried to talk crazy to my mom about about my college loan refund check.
Oh no.
Nigga, that went totally wrong. I was like, hey yo, hold on.
Was the college loan in your name or your mom's name?
Oh, nigga, I can't get a. Well, no, one of the loans. Hear me out though. One of the loans was in my name.
Okay.
But that was the smallest loan that took me forever to pay off or whatnot because I never really paid. But I finally got it done
Hell, I paid
the big loan, the Parent Plus loan, was in my mom's name, right?
Well, that was her money.
So what happens is that though, here we go though, they give the refund is in your name. So when they mail the check or drop the deposit or wherever, it's in your name. So I'm asking my mom every semester, everybody coming up, you see niggas are walking around campus. I'm like, what's up, dog? Where you get that from? Oh, you know, I'm saying, yeah, I'm a refund. Mind you, we 18, 19, 20. I'm like, hold the fuck up. I'm like, Mom, what's up? I ain't get my refund. She like, you ain't getting no refund. I'm like, I'm heard they giving like 5 stacks back on a refund. She like, boy, you better get the hell off my phone. Who the hell paying your phone bill? You know what I'm saying? She was like, you know,
you had a cell phone up there?
Did I?
Oh.
What? No, but that was my fault.
We didn't have cell phones.
I got a cellular one.
Oh, shit, I had...
We didn't have cell phones yet.
Well, you had to use the telegraph back then.
Oh, wow.
If you had a telegraph in your room, you was killing them.
Telegraph?
We had some...
I'm at the top of the wall.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm on one, but you left yourself out there for that one. I had to. I had to. But all right, let's go into current events.
Telegraph.
This fucking button work. Yo, you're not gonna do this shit to me today. Fucking hit the button. I hit the button, goddammit.
Troy, push the button.
You know what? Fuck. I hate it. I hate you. I hate you. You little piece of shit tablet. I should have unlocked you. I should have kept you as a regular Amazon tablet. I should. This is what I'm talking about. You try to get shit together.
What sound are you trying to play?
I'm trying to play the goddamn breaking news sound effect. You know how we play breaking news?
Breaking news?
Shit.
Breaking news. Go ahead.
No.
Look, that was it. Breaking news.
I was getting
Man,
ready.
fuck
You have it plugged in?
Fuck
all the
this.
way in?
It's plugged in.
Whoa.
Shut up. It's plugged in.
All the way in.
It's plugged all the way to fuck in. Everything's plugged in.
Okay, but this is that plugged in.
Yes, it is. You know what? Fuck this. Keep talking. Say some other shit.
Other shit.
Sick of this shit.
This shit, that shit, next shit, other shit.
It make me go on.
Roundabout shit. Blue shit, green
man.
shit, purple shit.
Well, I was about to say it probably worked for your ass. No, it's not gonna work for you. That's some bullshit.
It's all good.
I don't even know
that shit.
the fuck is the name of this app.
These nut shit.
Oh my god, man! It's one of the, oh my gosh, it's one of these fucking days, man. I like don't be surprised because I'm about to start. Like I don't really want. You know how it's one of them times when.
Hey, Freddie, I need you to fuck up the tablet because it's acting the fuck up. All right.
Oh yeah. Say hello to the
Michael, holla at the tablet or something, B.
Michael.
I got.
Freddie, the only one over there to talk.
I know he only want to talk, but that don't mean that Michael or Jason can't holler at him. They can holler at him without talking to him.
That's true.
He'll get the point.
I don't know, man.
I
just
need Freddie
like
to do it because Freddie
you know what I'm
just
saying?
sling out the hand and the tablet go, yeah, my bad. Let me work real quick.
Yeah.
Let me work real quick.
Yo,
Goddamn.
did y'all? No, I can't say it yet.
What?
What?
Cause
Let me see.
we get ready to go into this.
See my fucking
So I
breaking
didn't go on
news.
stage nothing. Breaking news?
I don't even know what the fuck that was, but
I don't
I
That's that
expect
breaking news. Okay.
Let's not do that again.
Ever.
That was fucking disgusting. What the hell was that? Because somebody was listening.
Somebody was
Sound
feeling
like
good.
Breaking news on you motherfuckers, because my fucking shit is fucked up and I'm just tired. Breaking news. Did y'all watch the Grammys?
No.
I
did
a couple of days later.
Shout out to the baby. Shout out to Lil Baby.
Yes.
That's pretty. And
I
shout out
through a
to
lot of
fucking Cardi and Meg, who decided
to fuck on stage.
Yes, who decided to bump uglies
On stage.
simulating bumping uglies on the Grammys.
It looked like porn.
Now, ain't this the same motherfucking station that got mad at Janet for the titty out on the Super Bowl?
No.
Wait a minute. It took her invitation back from the Grammys that year.
Ain't that a bitch? But now.
And my question, because I've asked this question a couple of days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Who uninvites a Jackson
Yeah, that's
to
kind
the
of weird.
Grammys?
That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird.
And the shit wasn't her fault. He ripped the shirt off of her. It was only supposed to be the shirt. The nip cover came with it. That was not her fault.
Weird.
It was her titty, but it wasn't her fault.
Oh, it definitely was her
Nice
titty. Mm-hmm. That's what,
I was very pregnant watching it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know I was. But, yeah.
Did
And
you-
I was on the phone.
Hold on. You was
with-
very, very pregnant, but you didn't know yet?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I was very pregnant. I
That's,
didn't know yet.
that's nasty.
It was the beginning of the pregnancy.
So the club was just shot up, but the forensics hadn't come
right,
to check. The
So
club
he was already getting pregnant pussy before he even knew.
Right.
The club was shot up,
But
He should have known.
but investigators were not on the scene.
I was on the phone with my son's father,
Uh-huh.
watching halftime,
Uh-huh.
and you know, because he was at work,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, da da da. I said, Dad, I just see her titty. He was like, "Are you recording it?" I'm like, you know what?
I've never seen it. I've never seen the titty.
Oh my God, yeah.
Can I tell you why? Can I tell you
I
why?
watched it live.
You know, tell you why I missed
saw
the titty? Shannon was in labor with Donovan.
Oh, wow.
And when she was in labor with Donovan, when we were in the hospital, that's when the Super Bowl was on. And me and Shannon's mom went downstairs to go smoke a cigarette. And when I came back upstairs, Shannon was like, Janet's titty was just on the Super Bowl. I was like, no. Mine just before DVR and all that. I'm like, no, I missed the titty. Like, and every picture that I've seen of it wasn't the actual titty. It was like some weird blurred paste shit. Like, I missed the titty.
I got an uncle who records the Super Bowl every year.
Oh, he has a titty?
He had a titty.
He's
going now.
Oh,
He's going
man.
He's going
He's
now.
like, can you?
I need to find the titty. I've never seen the titty.
I'll find the titty for you.
But anyway,
No,
yeah.
actually, I've seen the titty again because I have found
Somebody got a
I've
titty
seen
somewhere.
Somebody got it somewhere.
It's on one of the pages I follow on I think Twitter already.
Mr. Know-It-All podcast listeners, if
And
you
it's
can
a
point me in the right direction to the titty, I would love it. I need to find the titty. I need to find the titty. And this was a long time ago. Now, mind you, Janet is working on 60 now, so it's different than that titty, but I want to see the 40-year-old
That
Janet
was
titty.
only, what, 15 years ago? No, 17.
No, 17 years ago. That's what I'm
17.
saying. She was like 40 then. She's working on 60 now.
I wouldn't mind seeing the titty now still. Don't judge me.
I've seen Janet. Remember Janet sunbathe naked one time, and they did show that. You know what I'm saying?
Because you not, but what?
Yeah, no. It's getting a little. No.
Next.
Like women.
Next
nah,
topic.
when you got
Next.
the ass is fat, and like over time, as they reach like 50, the skin get looser.
Sometimes.
Yeah, they get
Sometimes.
droopy.
It does, but you know,
Won't be me. Yeah.
some of them still.
Kelly, when you 60, that ass coming down. It's going down. Basement.
He had to see my dad at 60. Sick and all.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, listen.
Mm-mm.
Do your squats. You know what I'm saying? And believe in yourself. And everything will go fine.
Left don't crack in my family.
All right, I got you.
Listen, I done quit. Listen, I done told them. I done listen.
Cut.
I done cleaned a 60-something, almost 70-year version of a woman built like you. I had remember the story I had to tell when I went through nursing school. Yeah. She was built like you, just 30, 40 years older.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Maybe and a little heavier.
Uh-huh.
But built like you.
Uh-huh.
And that damn lady was enjoying herself too damn much for my life. Listen, I couldn't get no redder because
The sponge bath.
yo, in front of my class.
Oh, you was rubbing
in front
all
of my
on.
no, I'm like, and she is extra all the way.
She said, thank you, Daddy.
Old people nasty. That's what I realized. Old people
She
nasty.
said,
Yo,
Daddy.
Thank you.
and I was.
She said, coming to America all over again.
This is the
The
sad
right-
thing.
the
I
real
was-
privacy
I was.
Yeah, you rub that one more
20
time to be sure.
I
Yo.
I'm mad he said the royal privates are clean. She ain't royal.
She is royal. She is the mother.
Of
She
the
is the
birth.
baby mom of the
birth.
king. Yeah, you royal. You royalty. You
Yeah.
be the BM.
She,
Because think about it like this,
But she doesn't have a real
Diane
name.
and Charles were because she passed away. But if they would have gotten divorced, she'd be the baby mom. So she was Princess Diana. That was
But
Princess.
she was married into it. The other one she
But
never
she
married
divorced.
into it.
You supposed to scrap all that shit.
Right,
when
she
you
got to
divorced.
keep the she couldn't keep the princess name, but
Right.
she could still keep her royal highness.
Yeah, so she listen. So yeah,
But she never had it.
the royal,
is what I'm
the
saying.
royal baby mom.
Yo, did you?
Don't and you
Anyway.
ratchet. Hold up, and you ratchet asses out there. Don't think that you nah. You know what I mean? Most baby moms ain't royal. All right, you know what I'm saying? Get.
I am.
Huh?
I am.
All right. Well, you know. I'm just
Most
no,
people
don't
would want a
spread,
baby mom like me.
yeah, probably. But don't spread that narrative because you're giving hope to the ones that's not like you.
Everybody can't be me. I ain't even worried about it. I ain't even impressed about it.
My son's mom is like the thoroughest.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. The thorough ones, I just don't.
But that used to be my best friend.
Yeah, but don't. Best friend, so. I just don't want thorough baby moms giving the bullshit to the not.
Oh no! Like I said, I'm not hyping anybody else up but me.
There you go.
Yo, did y'all see?
They bump uglies. Let me keep getting to these. What you call it?
The uglies.
They bump uglies.
They said that was.
It was
they
great.
Flipped each other over.
I tell you what though, Cardi ass better hit the fucking gym.
Real quick,
she's looking tired. She's looking tired.
Yo, they're speculating that she's pregnant again.
Meg little young ass be jumping around. I swear to you, man, Meg is like the Chris Brown of thick black women. You know what I'm saying? She's jumping around, she's dancing while she's fucking rapping.
I'm still trying to figure out how she flipped her over.
Oh, it was like a.
The way they had that.
I've seen that in a strip club before.
Yeah,
that's what you. It's called the figure four octopussy. And what you do is you lock legs at one point, and then one flips, and then kind of like flips the other one.
Right.
And then they like 69. So it's called the 69 figure four octopussy.
I didn't see what they did, but
it was a good look though.
I'm pretty sure.
But Cardi was looking a little. She was struggling. Now her suit was a little heavy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But a lot heavy.
It was a lot heavy. She had the whole fucking Transformer suit on. You know what I'm saying? But it was a sexy thing. It was a sexy good look. It was a good look or whatnot. Speaking of this whole, we'll stay into this hip hop pop culture. Yeah, fucking yeah. Anyway,
I did enjoy
because it was a Rock Nation thing. Like all you notice that all the first. Remember Jay-Z boycotted the fucking Grammys.
Well, I wasn't actually going to watch the Grammys because my homegirl and her husband wasn't going to be there, and then it popped up.
Oh, but then they was front stage. Then Beyonce got more Grammys than anybody in history. So if you telling me that
and then
won it, so you telling me that Rock Nation wasn't fronting the bill for what was going on this year, you sadly mistaken. Meg won Grammys, motherfuckers from Nas won a fucking Grammy.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell, like, him and Jay-Z pieced it up a few years ago, he was signed, he was one of the last artists signed, or one of the first artists signed to Rock Nation when he did that? Listen, it all comes together.
It's all funny.
Because Nas should have won Grammys for Illmatic and It Was Written, and never did. So now it happens. Big shout out to them. The Grammys was what it was, but I still gotta give y'all.
I enjoyed my new favorite song.
Oh my! None of this shit is working. You piece of shit.
Are you sure that's not plugged in over there?
It could be.
But even.
But I switch. You know what? I switched.
No, but you know what?
No, because he played something from that.
You played the bomb.
Yeah,
I did. This shit done.
And whatever that is, you played that too.
Yeah, you
know what y'all?
I don't know what's going on with you. It's a flip mode.
But I need my sound effects.
I fell out and I bumped my head.
Need my sound effects.
Flip mode, you know.
Still nothing, huh?
Flip this shit.
Watch me do some
check
dumb.
The sound on there.
Watch me do some dumb shit like turn it all over there.
On it. Yeah, I'm about to say check the sound on the tablet. No, on the tablet.
On the tablet?
Yeah.
Motherfucking piece.
Because sometimes when you reconnect and unconnect, the
oh my yup. You're right, good brother. You're right, sweet brother Noomsy.
Hey, bro, you know, some issues.
You are right.
We go through sometimes DJing this shit, you know.
That a bitch.
DJ Hendrix to the round for the rescue.
My brother Noomsy, that shit went, yeah. Thank you, Kelly. But this buzz is getting on my fucking nerves right now. It's always some
It's only
shit.
you.
No, it went back out.
No, it's only me that's hearing that buzz in the background?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hate it here.
But this is where you live. You sound like me.
Because it gets on my fucking nerves and whatnot. And buy wires.
Switch them back?
No, I ain't switching back. I don't hear the buzz no more. I'm good.
Okay.
Thank y'all.
I'm under the wire.
Moment of silence for no buzz.
Listen, so Saweetie and Quavo broke up. I really don't give a fuck. Saweetie's gorgeous. She'll bounce back. Quavo, part of Migos, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Deshaun Watson.
Oh yeah. Where's he going? They confirmed? I keep hearing different speculations.
They're not confirmed.
No, I see nothing concrete yet for him.
For those who don't know, like one of my co-hosts over here is like, who the fuck are we talking about? Deshaun Watson.
Houston Texans quarterback.
He's the Houston Texans quarterback that's in the middle of a smear campaign. I don't give a fuck what you tell me. It's a smear campaign. He said he signed a lucrative deal last year and these motherfuckers won 2 games or 3 games or whatever. And now, traded a bunch of his weapons. J.J. Watt's gone. Now he's out there on the island. They fired his fucking coach. And He's the only thing that's left in town, and he's not the highest
No,
paid
it's still
player.
got Fuller. Fuller's still there.
Fuller,
The
okay.
motherfucker they gave that big ass contract for instead of giving it to Hopkins.
Right, okay, exactly. Traded Hopkins. They've been fucking around for the longest. They fired the fucking coach, so now he's sitting there by himself. I think he's the third highest paid player, and he could be one of the highest paid. They gave Dak more money than he's getting now. So now he's pissed. He's like, yo, you expect me to hold up this bum ass team?
Jerry Jones. Jerry.
Well, Jerry Jones.
Come on.
Jerry Jones gonna toss money at a fucking.
If that's his guy.
He would toss money at a sleeping panda. He's a fucking moron. You know what I'm saying? That's Jerry Jones for you. So, but my thing is, let's talk about the owner of the Texans ain't doing no fucking better though. So my thing is that with all this that's going on, with everything that we're talking, with everything that we're saying, it bothers me. It bothers me to no end the fact that all of a sudden the smear campaign is popping up. He's got fucking. Essentially, what's going on is that the masseuses that he's bought in are saying that he forced them into happy endings. Come the fuck on, bro. Come the fuck on, man. Come on. So, cause he's bucking the system. He went after these motherfuckers and said, "Listen,
I'm going to share a piece of information that I know 100% for sure.
You can't force anybody to suck a dick."
No, you actually can. But
I want to hear that portion of it too.
With
I mean, one of them airheads.
With masseuses and professional football players. If they are female masseuses, they're not allowed to be in the room with them alone.
Oh, really? Well, we talking about Texas though. Shout out to Texas. Texas.
I'm talking about NFL.
So, where's this coming from? Anyway,
unless
he had somebody come to his house.
Maybe they came to his house. We got all types of.
One that joined. He's according to TMZ. He's claiming that he sought masseuses on IG after COVID blocked his usual therapist.
Okay. Because see, the teams have their own.
So he got some ratchets, and they probably blew him, and now he has what?
22 women.
22 fucking women?
Oh,
at this point.
Well, what? I'm so sick of the numbers going up.
And here's the interesting thing. Most of the women who filed lawsuits were first say that he first contacted them on Instagram to set up a massage.
Is he forcing these women to suck his dick?
No.
I mean, that's all I need to know.
If we go back to Mike Tyson and Desiree, whatever her name was.
I'm mad as shit you remember her name. Go ahead.
How about this? I remember watching that particular pageant, and they showed her and they blacked her face, like blurred her face out.
Right.
I still knew who it was, and how long ago was that pageant? Okay. I was like, I remember her. That was Desiree something. He called the girl 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. Even as a teenager, a man calling you 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning.
You know what time.
In my head, I know what's getting ready to go down. This ain't no cuddle session. This ain't no cuddle session.
Man, we already know that.
This is fuck.
But alright, so here's the game. We already know this because this shit happens more often than it doesn't. Let's talk about the complete and utter fucking shakedown of fuckery that's going on. Let's just talk about it because I'm so over.
Like if they want to say, I sucked his dick.
It's a shakedown
because of the situation I was in. I felt danger. Like if I didn't do it, he might have hurt me.
Come on,
but
man. I'm so over that shit.
Why did you even go there in the first place? I'm not shaming anyone.
They're all claiming that they went there to give him massages.
Yeah.
But you giving him a massage, that's your hands working. That ain't got shit to do with your mouth or the rest of your body working. Maybe your arms.
Yeah.
But that ain't got nothing to do with your mouth.
I'm over past trying to do, not even to cut you off. I'm past giving credit to anybody, you know what I'm saying, for anything other than what we know for certain. What I do know for certain is that he don't want to be in Houston no more. Right? The owners need him in Houston. Motherfuckers have been willing to give the farm to get this nigga, and they won't even get a trade for him going. So my thing is that what they're trying to do is that they're trying to tarnish his fucking character. They mad as shit that they're giving him $156 million and he don't want to fucking play there. I am so over it. Let's call a spade a spade, man. These people are really fucked up, and the smear campaign shit just keeps happening and happening and happening. So what you want to try to do, get the man locked the fuck up or getting banned from the NFL because you mad because he took your money and he don't want to be there no more? It ain't his fucking fault that you ain't putting nothing.
Nobody be where they don't want to be.
You ain't putting nothing around the nigga for him to win more than 3 fucking games. Yo, honestly, this shit is just different now. It's different now and it needs to fucking stop, bro.
I don't even want to say it's different. Look at Barry Sanders. What did they do to Barry? Detroit basically owned him.
Yeah, they did.
They basically owned him.
I see what you're saying.
He couldn't go anywhere else.
Right.
And they never got in. All they had was him. Mm-hmm. He was the whole team.
That's true.
They didn't have no quarterback. They didn't have no decent receivers down there except for one for, I think, a season while he was there.
But they did pay Barry Sanders top dollar to be there. He definitely was the highest paid player in the league for a while. But here's the deal, though.
They cut his career even shorter.
Yeah, they cut his career. He quit, though. He walked the fuck away.
He retired early.
Same thing with Megatron. But Detroit, we already know Detroit is on some bullshit. We already know Detroit on some bullshit. Cleveland been on some bullshit. So there's certain teams that was Jim Brown. Jim Brown quit after what he played 9 seasons in the league, 9, 10 seasons in the league and said, fuck this, I'm going to go act.
Both of them are both of them in the top 5.
Top 5 running back.
30 all-time.
Come on,
25
man.
all-time.
Two of the greatest running backs ever that left in their fucking prime because they was getting bullshitted by the establishment.
They was getting fucked up.
So you're right. You're absolutely right. This shit has been going on, but now instead of trying to tarnish your name and telling you to get the fuck out,
they're right.
You're fucking up lives. You fucking up lives, not just livelihoods.
Because that shit is associated.
Yeah, you fucking me over. You mean to tell me like, damn, you know what I mean? You trying to get me red banded on the fucking sexual offenders list?
And once that tarnish is there, it doesn't matter if you're proven 100% not guilty.
The fucking owner.
They did the same thing with Kobe. Look. We all know that Kobe has passed. Mm-hmm. Somebody says, not too long after he passed, I'm sorry that he's dead, but let's not forget that he was a rapist.
Oh, yeah.
And even though
he was acquitted,
the girl retracted her statement and everything.
Yeah. So that means
it's still, even after death, it's still associated with his name.
I'm so over the fuckery of all of it, man.
Fuck the bullshit. How many kids? Well, now grown adults, after Michael Jackson came forward that them bullshit.
They said that was bullshit.
Weren't bullshit. That their parents put them on tour for money.
Perception is reality. You paint this narrative. It don't matter if it go away later.
Don't tarnish people's legacy.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. But that's what money gets you. That's what money gets you. Honestly, and it's a fucked up situation.
I said I always wanted to be rich, but I never wanted to be famous.
That's why I understood Tupac when he said, I want the money, fuck the fame.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's unfortunate, man, because we in a time where you ain't even got to try to be famous or whatnot. And you make money off of clout. So therefore, the fame automatically gets you money now. You ain't got to be an actor. You ain't got to be an athlete. Ask the Kardashians. You just got to be around doing shit.
And the entertainment business.
Mm-hmm. And taping your daddy while he cuts your ass out.
I literally peep, and I've seen at times. You know, some of the guys who their headliners on, they everywhere, headline shows all over the country, this, that, and other.
Right.
And some of them, I'm really cool with their family, we broski, this, that, and other.
Right.
We together in Baltimore. They got this one and that one, this female, that female, another female ready to fight over. We in Virginia. It's the same goddamn thing. We in Chicago. It's the same goddamn thing. We in Florida. Nigga. You got too much shit going on.
It's too much shit going on, man. But the cloud is the fucking cloud.
All going to tune in. And you said something earlier. It's going to come all together in my life lesson today.
Clout is fucking nuts, and I hate it with a passion. Did you find that Kirk Franklin video?
I got it.
We ain't got to plug. Just put it up towards the microphone and play it, because this nigga is out of control But even more out of control is his motherfucking son.
Yeah, I'm
cussing niggas the fuck out too. Don't do that. That's Pinky. Is that Pinky? Is that Pinky? Or is that him?
Let me tell you something. First thing
That nigga
first.
sound like Pinky.
If I talk to my dad crazy,
First things first. That's not his 14-year-old son.
That's
not his 16-year-old son.
33.
That is his 33-year-old son.
33.
First things first. Second of all, when you listen to that, you hear him tell his father, "Shut the fuck up."
I wish a motherfucker
What you not gonna do?
I wish a motherfucker would.
Like, unless, trust me, there are mediating circumstances to these kind of conversations. But at this point right here, you ain't on no drugs. So you done, while your father's cussing you out, you done said, "I wish you would. Come on and try. Fuck you." I saw nothing wrong in what Kirk Franklin said to his grown ass child who was disrespecting him.
Don't this shit stem from some other shit?
And his mother. Because they were teen parents.
Right.
Okay? They were teen parents. His mother came out on Kirk's side. And she said, she's like, "Carry-on, we love you. You are loved." She's like, "But what you not gonna do?" And then he called him a bitch ass. That was a bitch ass move to record the conversation and put it out for the world to hear.
Listen, don't nobody know your fucking kids like you know your fucking kids.
What you meant, I posted it on my page because he has been nothing but internet fodder.
Right.
What you meant for evil. Let me preach. What you meant for evil turns you into the whole internet joke. I have seen and reposted on my page so many different things off of TikTok, off of Instagram, of the jokes that people are making, the songs that people are making from Kirk Franklin. And no one is saying Kirk Franklin. The only thing I was mad at for Kirk Franklin was that he felt the need to come out and apologize. That's my motherfucking child. You don't teach and tell me how to discipline. The only thing I'm sorry is that you had to see me in that light. My private business had to be out there.
Can my private life be my private life?
We're in the age of apologies,
Instagram, when you have Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat and Twitter and this and that, celebrity life is no longer by itself. I remember the days when we didn't know every single solitary move a celebrity, and I wish that we could go back
because
to that.
some celebrities actually do still hide most of their personal lives.
Right.
There are some. It's harder, especially in this day and age, but some still do, or they know when to allow themselves.
But that's why we in the that's why we in the age of apologies, though, and that's kind of the point of what I'm saying.
You don't see her kids, and you ain't going to see her kids.
No, but
some point of. You barely see her with her husband.
That's why her husband tell us that she just had a baby.
Yeah,
we knew she been had a baby.
Right, but see, here's the oh shit.
Who?
You didn't catch that.
What you say? Who?
You know what I just said. Who told you we was talking about earlier?
Oh, Janet.
Yeah, I mean, like she just had a baby a couple years ago. We knew she been had a baby.
We already know about the 30-year-old baby. We gonna do that.
She was in the video.
Should I beat that out?
2300 Jackson.
Should I beat that out?
No.
But no. Here, so first and foremost, we in the age of apologies. And at the end of the day, people apologize and whatnot because people really, really believe that the way that if you had like your reputation
another one in the bed.
Your reputation is dependent upon what you say, like that's committing crimes or not committing crimes. I'm gonna tell you niggas right the fuck now, everybody ain't about that. You know what I'm saying? And you should not apologize.
It was a comment on the video.
Right.
Because I pulled it up from The Breakfast Club.
Right.
It was a comment on the video saying, "My mom is an evangelist, and she definitely spoke to me like this."
What? Come on. My mom is an evangelist, and she definitely spoke to me like this. I would never. Let me tell you something. I will be 38 in a month, and I will never, ever, ever in my life tell my mom to shut the fuck up. Are you fucking kidding me? Come on, bro.
I'm 40
now,
years
my
old.
dad, on the other hand, but I've got reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
right. We talked about
And that's
that.
what I'm saying.
My sperm donor at my stage and my age, it's a whole different matter.
But that nigga borrows money and is supported by his father, though.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. When you can't, let me tell you something. Biting the hand that feeds you is one thing, but when a nigga is your lifeline and your support, when you've been a fucked up person, guess what, my nigga? You getting all types of get your punk ass out of here if I smack the shot you, blah, blah, blah. You're not gonna talk to me no type of way. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna talk to you, foul. I'ma unplug and cut you the fuck off. And then we'll see how you rock out.
Now watch.
Get your smoke ass out on the street. Then I'm gonna do something for yourself. Then it's gonna be, oh, Kirk Franklin does this, that, and the third. Listen, you either gonna get these words, you're gonna get these hands, or you're gonna get cut the fuck off. Which one do you want?
Yeah, you know what's funny? What this goes back to?
Niggas is
about
crazy.
7 or 8 episodes back, we were speaking about grown children and how parents are still viewed. We talked about Andy Reid and his boys.
Absolutely.
Was it Joe Biden's son or is it whose son? We was talking about somebody else's son that was in politics or that was running for office. You know,
Kelly, why are you breathing like that in the mic?
Oh, sorry.
Kelly be sticking. Kelly be.
My bad.
Cause she be reading some intense shit, me wanting to say something. Go ahead, what she said.
of course, as we said, this day and light, you know, everything is everything. It seems like everything has to be posted. Everybody need to know everything about everybody's life.
Right.
Instead of fixing their own shit with their own lives, people. But Kirk Franklin, in that aspect, was being a parent.
Big shout out.
His son was being a little disrespectful bitch. That unfortunately a lot of this generation, this as I was speaking earlier, this entitled, you know, this spoiled.
Round of applause for Kirk Franklin.
Titty in the mouth ass generation.
Round of applause for Kirk Franklin.
And David Mann Jr., which is Tamala and David Mann's son. When it all happened, people were tagging him and calling him about it. He posted on his page because they used to be on their mom's and dad's show. Stop calling me about this weak nigga carrying. This is a stunt for attention. That's it.
Right, yup.
And that's coming from someone in that same position. His peer. Saying, come on with this bullshit.
Yep.
Like, this nigga do this. What he said, this nigga do this every so often when he ain't got nothing going. He clout chasing right now.
Yo, now hold on. Can I just put something? Let me just put something out there. We're gonna move on. We're gonna put something out there. We're gonna move on. Hey, guess what?
What?
Church people, black church people, ministers, choir members, choir directors, fucking usher board, deacons, ministers, pastors, bishops, all that. They be fucking cussing. You know what I'm saying? And they will tell you to fuck off if you get them out of that holy character. Trust me, it happens. And I don't even understand. First of all, wait. Before you even say that, Kelly, I don't even understand why we trying to put on a front and put on a fraud for everybody. Like, oh shit, I can't believe Kirk Franklin said that, this, that, and the third. All right, it's only when black people do something and we get held to a certain monarchy standard, exactly, that it seems out of order.
We want to be judgmental.
We want to be judgmental towards each other. But let me get this straight and whatnot. The motherfucking Catholic Church and the Vatican ain't missed a beat. And they've been touching boys' buttholes for fucking 80 years on record.
Not 80.
Hundreds of years on record.
Invention.
So let me get this straight.
Invention.
This nigga cussed his son out on a recorded line, and everybody, he got to come out and apologize. I ain't heard. If that was the case, then every pope should have been apologizing for the niggas around him for years.
Well,
every Catholic church should have an apology banner on the front of the fucking church.
This. My girlfriend.
Nothing against Catholics. I'm Christian as well, but I'm not Catholic. I'm just saying, like, that's fucked up.
One of my girlfriends is, her husband is the bishop of the church. She's the first lady of the church. This is her post that she posted a couple of days ago, which sums it up perfectly. Kirk Franklin cussed. Ty Tribbett cheated. James Fortune abused. Leandria Johnson drank. But David was an adulterer. Moses murdered a man.
Right.
Paul murdered masses. Peter cussed and lied. Our motto for how to live right should be Jesus. not man. All have fallen, all come short. Humans will fail, but Jesus never does.
Shoot, David was a murderer too.
Drop bombs.
He set up Bathsheba husband.
Drop bombs on him. Let's move.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Let's
Next
move.
topic.
Gary Owen and his wife split up after
And
17
there's
years of marriage.
no 18.
18 years
18.
of marriage.
And there's no reason why listed just yet.
I like them. I like, yeah. Prayers up to them.
I mean, I've never ever seen her, but
She's gorgeous,
She's
pretty
bad
girl. Yeah. What you call? They got 2 like almost grown kids. They got
Yeah.
2, 3 grown.
Two,
Almost grown
three.
kids.
She had a son
2
before
boys.
them, but he raised that son,
Right.
and then they had 2 together.
yeah, because he's
I'm
like, I got
throwing
2 boys and 2 girls.
I'm not throwing no speculation, but there's
3,
definitely definitely sounds like he's digging something else down. Something happened. Something happened, bro.
Something stupid happened.
Something happened. Let me tell you something. You can't be with somebody for that long in the situation, getting the money that they get, him being an example he's being, and the family accepts you in that way, especially as a white guy, whatnot, and just like Gary Owen can say anything he wants to a black person except call him a nigga, and we be like, and he might slip, and you be like, Gary, you tripping, bro? Because Gary Owen is the black people's comedian.
But in the same thing,
he's a white black.
on the same token, I don't even think he would ever.
She could have.
She could have, really.
She could have.
And he caught her ass.
But she filed for divorce.
Man, I don't mean shit. That could have been the scramble. That could have been that's kind of how to move. That's the wave. That's the wave. It's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Prenup involved?
Hell no.
What?
Is it
Definitely
prenup?
not no prenup, man.
Nah.
You don't, man. Let me tell you something. You can't marry somebody. You can't be with somebody. Right. You can't be with somebody for 20 years and have that many children and have that much invested in each other.
Right.
And to me, at that point, man, the prenup don't even hold weight. He probably was a comedian. You know what I'm saying? He was a comedian when they first got together, but he wasn't Gary Owen.
No.
Now, don't get me wrong. He probably was doing Comic View and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Back then, because that was 20-something years ago.
Doing,
But he wasn't Gary Owen. And not saying that she bought that light out of him, but at the end of the day, I just don't think that they signed no fucking prenup, bro. They got married in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cleveland. I don't know many niggas signed prenups in Cleveland.
Shout out to Cleveland.
You know what I mean? Like, just,
I got some fans in Cleveland. I got some homies I'm cool with.
They got prenups?
Right now, it's still unclear.
Not in your
what
line,
led
bro.
to
Ain't
the
no
split.
prenups going on. Ain't no prenup. You said what?
It's still unclear what led to the split, and that's from TMZ. So
That's crazy. I'm gonna talk about let's talk about the president and vice president for a second. Everybody see Joe Biden fall up the steps of Air Force One?
He was tripping.
All right, maybe I overshot the 2 years until we get Kamala, because I'm telling you, Joe ain't gonna last too much fucking long.
That's not her. When I seen this shit, I'm like,
somebody posted a picture
Jesus
from
Christ.
1984 where he tripped getting into Air Force
Listen, and that sound great. Let me tell you something. An 80-year-old man stumbling up some steps.
I was looking at him walk up the steps, and I'm like, would you just walk?
This nigga was hop, skipping, and jumping. He missed the first one, stumbled, caught himself, and then tried to recover, slipped again. I'm like, this nigga, how you stumble 3 times walking up some steps?
he couldn't remember how many more steps.
I think when that nigga fall down the steps, then we gonna be worried. Yeah. So stumbling up the steps, at least. But I bet you, how much you want to bet he put ice on his knees when he got on the jet?
He did.
Like, you did to catch yourself that many times?
Which do you think hurt worse? Which do you think it hurts worse? Falling down the steps.
What hurt worst was that the shit was recorded.
No, for him, listen.
Yo, I love Uncle Joe though. This nigga's really see how smooth he was trying to play that shit off. Like, nigga, you keep tripping. Like, yo, I remember one time, right? So Donovan had a camp at University of Maryland. But it wasn't a camp; it was an actual game. We were playing in a tournament, and we had a game, spring football, and this was like 3-4 years ago, and we was at the stadium. Now, mind you, it's the whole big ass University of Maryland stadium. I think the shit holds like fucking 50,000. And I was going to the other side to give them the paper so they could announce the names, because they was doing it big, announcing the names so that, for the kids, so they could feel special and whatnot during a spring football game. And I'm running up the fucking steps, and it's about 180 steps. You know what I mean? Because them fucking college Jones, it's like long rows of benches, and you got to fucking. Boy, I got about to the 75th step. 1 foot slip, nigga. I stumbled up about 15 steps. like they just trying to catch the balance because the steps is they fucking this big. You know what I mean? Little ass like 7-inch steps. Yeah, like Lil Jones. I was stumbling my ass off, so I can understand the wave that he was on, but I am not 80 years old. Fuck no, I ain't fall. Falling up steps is a bitch.
Oh, I know.
But the only thing about it is that...
But falling down is worse.
Yeah, it is.
I know.
Yeah, trust me.
I know.
Yeah, trust me.
Especially in stadium. I told that's
oh,
good.
Yeah. That fucking sucked. That fucking sucked.
And it's just
I'm pretty sure when you running up the stage, he tweaked the ankle, or you know what I'm saying? Yeah, hit his knee or some shit like that. But unfortunately, look, when you 80, nigga, that ain't light work.
That shit gonna hurt for 4 weeks.
Exactly. That nigga gonna be, you gonna have a cane tomorrow, the walking boot, like, you alright, Prez? Like, oh man. Shout out to Joe Biden, man. This nigga, yo, never a dull moment with this shit. Never a dull moment is because what the fuck is going on? Kamala got stalkers? The nigga outside of cribs, you hear about that shit?
Oh, yeah.
Barely hear about it.
No, listen.
Yeah, it didn't make a lot of press. That's the crazy thing. It didn't
How does the vice president have somebody standing on her fucking lawn?
Because they said she got the morals.
I can't. See, you did it. You tried it. Yo,
it was there. You set it up perfectly.
Like
you set it up perfectly.
There, though. No, but I mean, you was going to try to go.
I said what people have been waiting to say.
What?
She got the morals.
Listen, so she got a stalker. What, did anybody say anything? Because they caught the dude, right? Anybody, and they won't show his face that much. Yeah, I know they show, but they wouldn't show it at first. But now they, I just don't understand. She keeps Secret Service out there
all day, every day, for the rest of her life.
Why didn't Secret Service whoop this man's ass beyond recognition? FUBAR, fucked up beyond all recognition. Lawsuit. No, that shit don't work for the Secret Service, bro.
Paul Murray.
Okay, here we go. Paul Murray. Oh yeah. Oh no, they whooped him. Oh, they fucked him up. I ain't see that. Look at the top of his head. They fucked him up a little bit. Listen, here's the deal though.
No, there's no.
Oh,
that was my phone.
Oh, you had stains. You had stains on the phone.
No, it's a scratch.
Oh, it was a scratch. I thought he had a scratch. I didn't get a scar on his forehead. Oh fuck. So they didn't fuck him up.
It looked like that.
Yeah, it looked like that. It looked like he had a scar on his forehead. But so
look at him.
Nigga.
Look at him and think. Look at him,
bro,
and think.
I don't give a fuck who you are.
Look at him and
with a rifle.
He had a rifle?
With a rifle.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you what they did do. They probably put some hands on him.
What?
But guess what? It's all body shit.
No, they ain't fuck him up.
Yeah.
All body shit.
Haven't we fucking learned from...
They fucked him up neck down.
So let me get this straight. In the same fucking year, the capital of in the same fucking year, the capital of the United States gets stormed, and the fucking there's a vice president has a motherfucker with a rifle standing on her front lawn. This smells like White House Down. Not White House Down. What was it? Olympus's Fall. Remember that shit? Yo, you better fucking relax, bro. Like this shit is crazy.
Yeah.
This shit is crazy. Yeah, the motherfucking the Korean people fucking stormed the White House, and that shit looked real. That was ill. They rode up there with a tank, and the Secret Service was out there firing back, but it looked like they couldn't do enough to, to stop the shit. That was kind of nuts. I gotta watch that movie again. That shit was good.
She wasn't even home.
Of course she wasn't home. She's the vice fucking president. I'm so sick, yo, man. Hey, listen.
Okay,
here's for all the crazy whites.
This what just pissed me off.
What's that? What?
This what just pissed me off. Because I'm reading this off of the CNN blog, and it says that a spokesperson for Washington Metropolitan Police said officers responded at approximately 12:12 p.m. to the blank 100 block of such and such avenue. So not that people in Washington probably know where the vice president live at, but you have the full address.
They put
what? Let me see that.
They put her fucking
address
on. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Oh, my nigga.
So how is he not supposed to show up with a rifle when he knows exactly where the fuck to go?
Well, this is after he did it.
Yeah, but still.
But still, how do you put that?
This is not the
first. You put that information?
This is not the first time this information has probably been out there.
My question is,
she's not a private citizen. You can't put her fucking address on.
Yo, and then it takes me to my next.
Because everyone, I mean, I guess everyone in DC might know, and then if you look it up,
Bullshit.
the vice president lives at the U.S. Naval Observatory.
That sounds great.
Okay.
Okay.
If you keep saying that, people can look it up and find the address.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's overkill to actually put the address in there.
What was you gonna say?
No, she
did that on the head. Yeah, that's some fucked up shit, man.
Yeah,
I mean, it's prayers.
That doesn't make
for that. Like honestly, come on.
31-year-old Paul Murray of San Antonio.
You got his address in there?
I hope so.
Mark ass motherfucker.
And charged 31-year-old Paul Murray of San Antonio, and that a rifle and ammunition were recovered from his vehicle. A police report obtained by CNN shows officers alleged Murray was in possession of an AR-15 semi-automatic rifle, 113 rounds of unregistered ammunition, and 5 30-round magazines.
So
these niggas is
somebody please
different, bro. I
just gotta throw this out there, right? If it happened
and no one was home. It says no one was home.
If it happened to be Agent Orange was still in the office and there was a person of minority with that rifle.
Maybe it did.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, no, come on, man. We listen. Yeah. I'm tired of beating a dead horse and talking about what would have happened if it was one of us. We already fucking know. If it was if it was a group of us storming, if Black Lives Matter storming the Capitol or whatnot, it would be Black Lives Don't Matter. You know what I'm saying? So we already talked about that. That shit was what it was. So, I mean, unfortunately, we have to attribute that to,
it's
being
the black and white.
Being
it's the problem with the whole way of life. Can't chose Joe at night. We gotta start out somewhere.
But it's also about being the complexion for the protection. I know y'all watch Justice League. I still gotta catch it. From what I'm hearing, it's getting good reviews. Hopefully they finally give Zack Snyder the helm, because he needs to pull this from obscurity. The only problem is that before you can say that, the only problem is that they now have switched everything up. The only person that's really still signed on to play their character is fucking Henry Cavill to still play Superman, which is fine because Zack Snyder started off making Man of Steel. No, from what I hear, they said he would sign back on to do it. But my thing is,
y'all know how I feel about dating white men, right? That's something that I would never.
There we go.
Ever do. But Christopher Jamal Evans and Henry Michael Cavill, those are only two. Superman.
So you would date you date Superman and Captain America, is what you're saying?
They're pretty much supposed to be kind of like the same person, right?
No. Wonder Woman and Captain America are the same people.
She's missing the
point. Just watching, just like equivalent.
Marvel versus DC. Who is Superman's counterpart?
You talk about as far as representation goes. Yes, it is Captain America.
Yeah.
As far as powers go,
it would be. But because I just had this discussion with the kids earlier, I was like, I said, who's Batman's? I said, this is exactly.
Yeah.
This is DC's Endgame.
Right.
But see, the problem is that they didn't have an Infinity War. Or a Civil War.
Yeah.
Or even a fucking
Batman versus Superman was the Civil War.
Yeah. Batman versus Superman. You know what?
This is Infinity War.
Can I say something? Batman versus Superman came out a little bit before Civil War, and I think it did. It came out a couple months before. And you know what made me mad? That was the only Marvel movie that if it wasn't for everybody being in it, and it wasn't as good of a movie as it was, I'd have been upset with them because it stole the plot from Batman vs. Superman. Because the reason why Superman was pissed off at Batman, or Batman was pissed off at Superman, is because of him fighting General Zod and Man of Steel and killing all those people. And then Superman was mad at him for
came out the same year.
Yeah, it came out the same year. And he was mad at for branding him. So, you know what I mean, for branding criminals. So it was like.
But no, it was a Civil War in the comics. In the actual comics?
Oh yeah. No, I understand that. I get that.
The time frame.
What I will say, you know how I feel about my Marvel movies.
Right.
This is the first DC movie that I've seen.
Right.
That I felt could even
rival
play in the same field.
Wow. Okay. Say less. So y'all enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Y'all enjoyed it.
It's a 4-hour movie. I definitely did 3 hours straight.
Okay. Yeah, so y'all enjoyed it.
No stopping. No. I had my snacks and everything in front of me. There was no moving until it was just like, okay, I gotta get in my bed now. But outside of that,
I watched it 2 nights back to back. I watched it on
no,
Fire Stick the night before it was released, and then because
I
was
need you to
messing
watch
with
because there's some things I want to say.
I know, that's why I need to watch. I don't want
I
to say
can't
anything.
say
I haven't
it,
seen it, so I got.
But
yeah, all right. But,
even before, I'll say the first 5 minutes, because I was hitting him up between the first 5 minutes, and there's barely any conversation.
And none of this shit was in the original. And it was the original
Barely.
Justice League.
I will say 45% of what was in the original Justice League is in here. But I will say the first 5 minutes of the movie, barely any conversation, provided so much clarity to questions that I had from the movie that was released.
If they could get Ben Affleck back to be Batman, that would be great. But it's just.
And the thing is, I was not crazy about.
Nobody was crazy about that.
Him as Batman.
But this nigga's stature, he looks like the fucking cartoon. He looks
in this movie,
just like
this one.
Yeah.
Whatever. Whoever signed him to play Batman.
Yeah.
This was the
Vision.
This was the Vision.
All right.
Now I see it because there was like Ben Affleck's Batman. Get the fuck out of here.
But you can see the mistakes that they've made. Was casting Batman for years. George Clooney.
Yes, George Clooney.
And Robert Pattinson's really gonna have to fucking prove something to me. Robert Pattinson's 167 pounds, soaking fucking wet.
Batman.
I actually enjoyed.
How did you understand that?
I kind of actually, even though I know George.
Oh, one at a time. Hold on.
Sorry. I like Clooney. I actually like Clooney as that Batman.
Well, here's why I liked George Clooney as Batman.
Right.
Because Batman is supposed to be this young, rich, man about town, and just George Clooney gives off that,
But he didn't get a chance to express that in the movie, and he did the cheesiest shit ever. This nigga bust through the window, him and Robin.
Who wrote it?
I don't fucking
He didn't write he
But
just
I
like
still
the people
said,
in the Tyler Perry shows, they're working with the material.
Nobody came up, nobody's looked at him. The first words he says in the movie, dressed as Batman, is, "Hello, Freeze, I'm Batman." Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, man. Fuck out of here. Like,
Batman had a 20-year run of running Gotham City.
Okay.
It was 20 years that he was dressed up before the Justice League form.
Right.
So there were different stages, and we've seen that in different ones. And I kind of understood Clooney was playing not so much of a younger one, but still somewhat of a younger athletic one.
I couldn't take it serious.
Because he had Robin.
I couldn't take it serious. I mean, I get what you're saying. Couldn't take it serious. I think that I definitely want to see this though, because everything that I've seen as Ben Affleck as Batman has been fucking incredible.
Now this one,
this one. All right. So let's move on from that. Y'all watched Falcon Winter Soldier. I had to catch that too. I haven't seen it.
And I will say, I know I sent you the clip, little internet blurb about Justice League.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't click.
I can just say that we go from one bad guy to 5.
Yeah, as you should. As you should. I know about. I've read all about it, but I definitely got to see it.
Can I tell you real quick?
No.
Judas?
Huh?
Did y'all see Judas?
Judas.
No, I haven't watched it yet.
You ever seen Judas? The Black Messiah?
Oh, I haven't seen Judas the Black Messiah. I haven't seen it yet.
I
haven't watched it.
Watch that.
No,
I had energy for it yet.
Yeah, she still hasn't watched what you call it yet. She don't want to be triggered.
I'm not paying for it yet.
She hasn't watched American Skin yet.
It triggered, but it didn't trigger me as bad as I thought. And I just have to watch it.
Yeah, I mean, because I know the backstory, I don't think I'll be that triggered with Judas. It's just I have to be in the mood, and
it's rough. It's rough sitting down with your snacks and chilling and watching a movie, but knowing that you're gonna get some Black militant shit out of it. It's rough. You got to be in that kind of headspace or whatnot. And right now, my motherfucking my anxiety will not allow me to sit down and watch that fucking movie right now. I need to watch something that's going to be entertaining.
Yeah.
Tom and Jerry.
I saw the first 4 minutes of it, basically the intro,
right?
Which intros with birds that look like remember the Good Feathers on
Animaniacs,
right?
Yeah.
But they're singing
So shit.
Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I kick it?
It's dope.
Yes,
it's dope.
Yeah, but the words they in there like.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really dope.
Somebody said this is the blackest cartoon they've seen in a long time.
Yeah.
All right. So cool. So
Somebody
let me get to them. Rest in peace to Marvin Hagler. Couldn't go away without
marvelous.
saying. Marvelous
Marvin Hagler.
Beat the Hitman Hearns.
Let me ask you a question. Is Marvin Hagler the best middleweight ever?
Possibly one of them.
Is he better than Sugar
Top
Ray?
five.
Because
Top
Sugar Ray fought him 5 years late, and that fight was very, very questionable.
He can. Yeah, I don't
know if Sugar
think-
Ray won that running away like they said. Like, cause they bullshit. That scorecard was fucking terrible. That scorecard was as bad as Mayweather Pacquiao. Yup. Unpopular fucking opinion. That was a terrible scorecard. Mayweather won, but it should have been a split decision or a draw. You niggas is disgusting the way that y'all dick eat some of these fucking boxers. That is crazy. I've seen some shit in boxing that I'm like, yo, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Like, this shit don't make no fucking sense.
That shit and unfortunately in sports we see more of that shit now even more. I love that basketball have instant replays, but I feel as if it be favoritism in sports with these goddamn referees too many goddamn times.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's all sports.
Absolutely. That's nigga. That what? Come on, man. That's a given. That's a given. You know what I'm saying? It's favoritism. It's unfortunate that you have that thing. Human interaction is like that. You can't take away from who you like. You just the same reason why Jordan got so many fucking calls. You know what I'm saying, when he played. There was a time where Jordan told the referee that the nigga fouled him, and he called the foul after the play was over.
I've seen Ron do that shit.
And that's another one. And Kobe did it too. Be the best player in the world that people love and adore, and guess what? Make a Space Jam movie and you'll get the calls you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I don't want to talk about it. You know, it's a Space Jam 2 coming out.
Yes.
Ron's playing.
Yes, absolutely. Come on, man. Who else? Who else would have been?
They cut Pepe Le Pew out though.
Oh, we didn't talk about that. That's what. We was gonna go 2 weeks without talking about that too. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Is what it is.
No, that's not. That's not. Is what it is. That's this fucking feminism bullshit going on now. Pepe Le Pew, come on, man.
He was a fucking rapist.
Pepe Le Pew.
I thought about that when I was a kid.
That nigga never fucked.
I was like,
he never fucked that kid.
said no. Like, how
she
much?
She didn't say no.
Did you think about that before you seen Dave Chappelle?
No.
Before you seen Dave Chappelle, you
I
thought
used to
about
say
that?
it when I was a kid.
You used to say that he was rapey?
Not rapist, but like, why won't he leave her alone?
Cause he all right.
I did say he was just. Yeah, I mean he was too persistent. I did say he was too persistent. Listen, I won't.
Here's the problem I had, and I posted this on the page earlier. I remember watching Facts of Life, and I had to be like 7 or 8 years old.
Right.
And the young lady on Facts of Life that plays Natalie, she was at a party and she was walking home by herself, and she got assaulted. But somebody came up on her, and the person that was trying to assault her ran away. They had to go to a self-defense class.
Okay.
So they're teaching children. I mean, this is something I've held to this day, where they told her to, when she's walking alone, put her keys in her hands to, whatever.
Stab, punch,
right,
stab,
punch, stab, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's funny how they've taught us how to protect ourselves from men, but when are you going to teach men not to do this shit anyway?
I fucking hate it here. I hate it here. Like, I'm not a victim blamer. I'm not none of that. I fucking hate it here. And the reason why I hate it here is the same reason why it's all these other stipulations and situations that go on with the world. They're blurred lines. They're blurred lines in everything. If niggas is following women home, nigga, you and trying to get some buns, nigga, you are a rapist, put you under the jail, shoot you on sight, my nigga, terrible. The problem is, this is something that we talked about before. These niggas get grouped into the same category as the nigga that's in the middle of getting buns, and she says she's uncomfortable now. She didn't display that, she didn't say that, But now after it happens, she didn't want to do it.
She not as drunk.
She has post nut clarity. Women get post nut clarity too, my nigga. So therefore, or you realize that the nigga's a moron, or he corny, or you fucked a broke nigga and you didn't know. Now you upset. See, my thing is that I hate the blurred lines, man. That's why I hate it here, because it gets grouped in. The problem that I'm having with a fucking cartoon that has been on for 70, 80 years being completely axed because of people saying that this cartoon is rapey is the fact that nothing about the cartoon ever changed. And even as we evolved over time, you never did anything to try to change the cartoon.
Because the people that were putting the cartoon out never changed.
That's not true. The people that originally drew Pepe Le Pew and all of them are dead.
I'm not talking about that. I mean the people that actually, Warner Brothers, the people that put out the cartoon. I'm not talking about...
There's not a single original Warner brother that's alive.
I'm talking about the company as a whole.
But nobody's passing down...
White men in charge.
Yeah, but the white men ain't passing down rapey traits to their kids. You know what the fuck is popping. That's the reason why they pulled it from the show before the movie came out. This is to me. Just change Pepe Le Pew.
You heard the scene that they had that they actually had a scene
right
when they were supposed to be in a cafe, right? And I think it's a female bartender,
right?
And Pepe Le Pew was just basically being extra handsy.
Okay.
And LeBron was like, "Chill, don't do that."
Okay.
They were putting that in. So I guess to have the new one, I guess to have someone like Braun being a spokesman, or to step in and defend women from, but it's
I hate it here, yo. I fucking hate it here. Y'all don't see the issues.
I gotta take a piss off this.
Y'all don't see the fucking issues that go along with this though. Like nobody see. Like am I just this fucking stupid? Am I ignorant? Am I missing something? Or is it more along the lines of, yo, guess what? This is the way that the world's changing. Because to me, everything. Listen.
I'm fine with them. Like I said, I've been saying this shit about Pepe Le Pew since I was little.
Listen.
Because it was just like when you're.
But what about
when you're a woman like me, when you're a kid like me who develops early, people get handsy.
Okay, understood. Okay. Right.
Mm-hmm. Standing in line in the lunch line and somebody walk past you and bump you trying to touch stuff. People get handsy.
Understood.
They see this shit on a cartoon and think, they're gonna laugh it off. No, I'm not gonna laugh it off. I'm uncomfortable. But there's also a way to address it. Like they're saying some stuff about like the Dr. Seuss books and they're not printing like certain issues anymore.
Right.
Those things you can explain to your child.
What about
I
understand what you're saying. What about the fact that
like I don't like that they're
See you know what's funny about revisionist history? Is
you
that
go back and change what
it's
you
been
want
revised. That is my fucking point. What about at the end of every one of them cartoons where she kissed him? What about at the end of what? It was times where he got the girl. That's what the cartoon used to be based on. Then it was something like they was trying to.
And I will always say it. I'm not just saying this because we on the show. That was always my least favorite character.
No, listen. I think that honestly, you're right. The evolution of the situation should have came along with who was doing it, and it's understandable. But even in the original Space Jam, that was an issue, but it wasn't an issue because sooner or later you put Pepe Le Pew in a different light. At the end of the day, though, you erase Pepe Le Pew. Like, take the fucking cat away then. Get the cat out of there. Cause I like the character of Pepe Le Pew himself, but the rate some of the like back in the day, the shit was a little touchy in hands, and you're right. And whatnot, and she wasn't with it. But a lot of times at the end, it used to be one of them situations where, do you remember at the end of some of them cartoons where she would give Pepe Le Pew a kiss?
Yeah.
And he would get the girl at the end of it. So my thing is
there were drawings where he actually did.
So
at the end because of whatever. The crazy thing is,
because he would like somebody there would be like a conflict, or it'd be like a bully or something, or somebody hunting him or something.
It was a confusion. He would be chasing after her, and there was always a confusion because he thought she was a skunk.
I remember it was another time where he had got another girlfriend that was on him, and she was jealous.
Yeah.
Yo, my nigga, this is, I fucking hate it here, bro. I hate it here. Because they put in real world situations, but you don't want to deal with real world things.
Well,
the same way that a girl flees a nigga forever, the corny dude that she didn't want to fuck with, he get a girl. Oh my God, when he get a girl, she on his dick something vicious. Nobody want to talk about that though. Nobody ever want to talk about that. When a nigga was you know what I'm saying? Nah, just don't. He's just a friend and whatnot.
a couple bucks.
But
you know what I'm saying? Not even a couple bucks. See what? You're right. The grabby shit. This is my thing. I don't think that there's.
Here's the thing.
I ain't seen Pepe Le Pew in forever anyway.
He was kissing all over her. I will say that. He was kissing all over her. He would be hugging, and he would be trying to serenade, and he was trying to make her fall in love. He was just over. He was
right over the top.
Again, you go back to what today's what you call life lesson.
Yeah.
He was over. He was doing too much.
He was over the top.
He was doing too much.
He was over the top.
I don't feel as if he was a rapist. I feel as if he was too goddamn persistent. But then again, as he just highlighted, there were times when that he was okay. Well, you done it. This was showing me attention.
Older. I'm just telling you as a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Who's watched Pepe Le Pew cartoons.
Do you think that it was a boy that ever mimicked Pepe Le Pew?
So
yeah.
So you think he mimicked? You think he did that to mimic Pepe Le Pew?
I don't think he mimicked.
Understood.
Right.
He was trying to mimic him, but
I don't think I thought he saw that and thought maybe
this how
girls would be all right.
Because I know niggas that like that.
Like I was saying when you was upstairs, when you're a girl like me who developed early.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking 6th grade, where I'm already not comfortable. I'm already not comfortable with who I am.
Yes.
And then we're standing in line and it gets crowded and all of a sudden you feel something on your butt. Or you feel somebody fall into you and hit your chest.
Right.
You developed
This is not cool, but who do you tell? Because I can't prove who did it.
Well, tell them all the boys. Shit, I got fucking.
Listen, I knew girls at different schools who would snap. Yo, fuck that! Next motherfucker touch me. I'm swinging on egg, and they meant that shit. I knew some females who. Y'all niggas keep playing. Listen, one female in particular, actually almost hit me one time.
What? I got
almost hit, and it wasn't even me.
I got mugged in the face at the Greek one year for walking past because somebody smacked the girl ass. I swear to God, man, I'm like, yo, it wasn't even me. Like this shit was.
I got a fight in 5th grade with this.
I'm at the Greek. You know, the Greek was on South Street and it was all packed and they used to shift you to one side of the street. So we walking past or whatnot, and somebody smacked the girl ass, and I seen the boy that did it. She reached back through the crowd and mushed me in the face. I'm like. I was mad as shit. I was like, bitch, I was mad. I was mad as shit. Yo,
I had somebody,
I couldn't reach out.
We were on Broad Street, great weekend, and my best friend, who is not as big as I am, so she's able to wear shirts without support. So she had a shirt on, but it was tied in the back and tied around her neck. Out of nowhere, her brother pulls up in a van because he saw the guy walking up behind it. Like, he saw us and he was turning around anyway. Right. But he jumped out of the van because he saw the guy getting ready to walk up behind his sister and untie the shirt.
See, my thing is, and I've seen a situation like that. I remember remember where the movie theater is on Broad and Cecil B. Moore? Yeah. Remember back in the day, you should just be like a Pizza Hut and like a Wendy's. It was something like that.
Wendy's Roy Rogers.
But I'm not talking about that. But that Pizza Hut that was there. That's what this story started. So me and my homie, don't even ask me that. Remember I told you I had a fatigue. I had a whole hot ass fatigue on. We was 15, walking down Broad Street because we couldn't get a bus back home and whatnot. It was some crazy shit. So this chick gets out of a car with a bikini on with heels. Niggas is running down the block like a marathon, okay? They chasing her down I'm not chasing her, they just see her going to the Pizza Hut. She goes into the Pizza Hut, right? By the time she walks up to the counter, first and foremost, why you got your ass out all crazy in the Pizza Hut? Whatever, it's Greek, we know. So she gets up there, and the first nigga walks in there, unties the top bathing suit. The other two niggas untie the bottom of the bathing suit. She's asshole naked now, with shoes on. It's stupid shit. It's fucked up and it's stupid shit, right? Next thing you know, some ball came in there and was like, nah, that's not what y'all gonna do. He cocked the hammer back, clear that motherfucker out. Everybody running out of there now because you know what I mean, he got the hammer.
Here's what it's
fucked up.
I'm not victim shaming.
Right.
But I will say, as women, certain situations we know not to walk into.
Fuck victim shaming. You're stupid. You're a fucking moron. Let's say you walked into a Pizza Hut with a bikini on, nigga. You could have got snagged by the hooks on the door and been butt ass naked.
Right.
Why are you going to a Pizza Hut with a bikini on? Ain't no water around here.
Why you got the car?
Because she got out the car to get the reaction that she got, except it went too far.
It went left.
But that's the reason why
You got a gun. Let him go get it.
I'm gonna get off of this situation because every stipulation, we say it all the time, everything has its own fucking lane when we start talking about shit. But I'm gonna keep this a bean. I fucking hate it here, and these are cartoons, and if the nigga was rapey at one point or whatnot, if he was too rapey, the thing didn't change with the times, and you need to change the fucking cartoon. But I think what's gonna happen is that this is the pathway that opens up other shit. It opens up other shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, when we get out there and all of a sudden shit is unrecognizable.
I was going to say
you know what I'm saying? Shit ain't gonna be what it is. They already changed Lola Bunny. Lola Bunny ain't got titties no more. Now Lola Bunny is what is she, pansexual now? She goes by they or some shit like that? See, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. You don't fucking know that right, because you're opening up the floodgates for the dumb shit. I know things will be respectable and done in a personable manner, but I fucking hate it here. I'm done. Breaking news is over.
One second. Because you already on that rant.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know?
But we're trying to get off that.
Did you know they have fucking no shame against the letters community.
Okay.
The letters community.
Right.
Have you seen the drag commercials, the spin-offs from RuPaul's Drag Race they're doing commercials. They have several commercials.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, a lot of times when I'm, late night, I'm upstairs and VH1 might be on. And it might be my wife and kids or, the Wayans brothers.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a lot of trans commercials. You say don't discriminate.
You hit crickets for me, though.
But give people.
Ain't got nothing to do with that.
Don't force things on. You just the same way men should not force themselves upon women.
We're gonna pull the plug on this conversation now. We're gonna pull the plug
Your
on this
beliefs
because
you can't force upon others.
We're going down a rabbit hole that we don't want to go.
That's all I got to say.
No, all right.
That's all I got to say.
That's not a part of the conversation. Because that's leads to a whole nother topic.
Kellie got quiet as shit. She was like,
and that's been breaking news. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Dun, 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 breaking news. I hit a button and shit went back. Fucking hate it here. Topic for the day.
Oh Lord.
We can do this topic. We can do your question. We can do your shit, and we can go home. I'm already home, but we can go home.
hey.
I need some liquor or something. Like honestly, like I'm on edge. If this y'all first YouTube video, listen. The fuck, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like shit, you know what I'm saying? The topic is equality. I guess we could be sticking around
Equality.
Equality, motherfucking equality. What did this topic stem from? I've been hearing this shit so often lately and whatnot. Let's just say that if you can find, I'll take a taste. You got an extra cup? Ooh, you got an extra cup. What the fuck? What is his name? Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels kind of had, he's back at it. Probably the realest nigga in the business right now. The reason why he's really one of the realest niggas in the business is because he's saying a lot of shit that people don't want to hear, but he's challenging the establishment of everything that's changing. He directly comes at feminism sometimes to a fault. I don't have a problem with feminism, but he also talks about feminism being a choice, which I do understand and agree with that wholeheartedly. Some people believe that they're thrown into feminism for what, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. That's not even my point. My point is that when we speak about equality, do we really want things to be equal?
What is equal?
Equal.
What is equal?
When you walk into a fucking furniture store, you walk into an IKEA and you gotta carry the shit out. You know what I'm saying? And you bring a 90-pound girl in there with you. And she needs to take an equal side. That fucking 90-pound girl lifting that couch up with you?
That's called equality.
That's equality, am I right? So Kelly, as the female on the panel, y'all want equality? Or do y'all want equality for what benefits females? I'm fucking on one today. I ain't gonna hold you, I'm on one today. And I don't mean to sound misogynistic or sexist, I'm just telling the fucking truth. Because I really wanna know. I really wanna know because there are women out there that anything you can do, I can do better. I know women out there that ball, that hoop, that, you know what I'm saying, play sports, that can run and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? All different types of shit better than a lot of dudes.
Yeah, because they was talking about equal.
Absolutely. I know people that
WNBA, what they want to be paid the same as NBA players.
Huh? Really? Dunk.
Hold up. Candace Parker got mad because Shaq said try this. Shaq said he believes that they should lower the rim for them.
I think they should lower the rim.
I'm sorry, I jumped into it.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to start there for WNBA and NBA.
Yeah.
It would be nice if WNBA made as much as NBA.
Why do you think WNBA don't make as much? Go ahead, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna get to that. WNBA doesn't get what the NBA gets because they don't get the advertisement. They don't get the everything that
Why?
they push.
Why?
It's new.
It's not new anymore.
No, stop.
No.
Nope.
Not anymore.
Nope.
The market is not as big.
Compared to NBA, even though it's been around, WNBA's been around for at least 20 years now.
Women been playing over in Europe for like 50 years.
I'm talking about WNBA.
The WNBA is about 10 to 12 years in. About 15.
No, they were here. What's her name? Lisa Leslie was here for
about 30 years old, bro.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's about 20.
It's about 20.
I'm going to say 20 just because I met Lisa Leslie when I was working at the hotel during
I remember the WNBA
All-Star
be out
weekend.
before 2000 though.
You looking it up? So I just don't think they, get the not so much the push,
right?
But
96.
they don't.
Yeah, 24. I told you before 2000. All right, I'm a fault. It was not quite 30.
Shit. You know what? Damn. 25.
That's 25 years old.
When I started.
Yeah.
April 24th is about to make 25 years.
That's what I'm saying.
So I just don't think. I mean, in relation to the NBA, it's even though it's 20 years in, it's still kind of a new situation. The NBA had a lot going on. There were a couple of different organizations before the NBA hit many moons ago.
CBA and all that stuff.
Right, exactly. But what I'm saying is, one, it takes time to build up. Two, it takes time to build a fan base. And if people get bored or uninterested, then they're not going and they're not buying tickets. So if they're not buying tickets, I can only guarantee you that I'm going to pay you this much. Somebody going to see Michael Jordan? Somebody going to see LeBron James? I've never been like a huge basketball fan.
Right.
In college, I was dating somebody. He called me and said, hey, we have tickets. The Sixers are paying the Bulls.
Oh, shit.
So I get a chance to see Michael Jordan in person.
It's Bill Russell's rookie season?
Fuck you. Give me my margarita back. Give me my margarita back.
But no, okay.
But a chance to see Michael Jordan.
Right.
Like, the place was sold out.
Absolutely.
Because you have a pull. I can't right now.
Right.
tell you, like, I remember when Lisa Leslie played.
Yes.
The ones that were on the female Olympic basketball team, I used to be able to name them all.
Dawn Staley, Keisha,
Cannot.
Right.
Miller's sister.
But when you don't consistently have that pull
their market
and that entertainment, entertainment, no one.
I love you.
Like,
I love you, Kelly.
Dancing.
I love you, Kelly.
Dancing.
I fucking hate it here. I hate it here, bro.
But I'm going to answer your other question.
I know everything that you just said is the exact reason why everything that Kevin Samuels was saying is correct, beyond popular belief. You know the reason why? Is because we won't come to terms and won't come to grips about what exactly shit is. First thing he said was, we want NBA players. I said, dunk. Lower the rim to dunk. That's fine. You know the reason why NBA? I got 2 words for you. I got 2 words for you when we start talking about new leagues that sell out stadiums. Big 3. Okay? Let's just leave that shit there. I'm gonna let resonate on that for a second.
Q.
Okay? Different basketball organization and whatnot, brand new, to full in effect, sells triple the amount of tickets that the WNBA does. When are we going to come to terms that this is because the NBA is a better fucking product? Okay? And beyond, I'm sorry, popular opinion, beyond popular opinion. This is just the way that the world is, bro. Men playing basketball is more entertaining than women playing basketball. Yeah. Period.
And that's what Kobe was working on because he knew his daughter wanted to.
Understood.
So it would have been I think.
Kobe did that for his daughter, though.
Right, but he did it for his daughter and he started a whole organization. But
what's the first
imagine, how old was Gigi when she passed? 12?
So
12, 13?
13.
I think they celebrated her birthday like right after she died.
Right.
How long was it going to be before she was even going to be able
5 years.
To be no, because she was going to college. Oh no, that girl was going to college. Maybe her dad.
I'm about to say, wow.
It's a 50-50. It was a 50-50 chance.
Yeah, that ain't for sure.
But still, how long?
He didn't go to college.
No, he sure didn't.
Yeah, he went straight to the fucking league from high school. So yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
I don't think he ever got a degree either.
No, he didn't.
No,
Man, for who? For what? Nigga,
He was already
Kobe
speaking 5 languages. He was already speaking 5 languages. But
nigga,
how long was it going to be before Gigi was actually in the WNBA? Because Gigi would have drawn.
5 years. 5 years.
Gigi
5 years
would have been a draw.
Absolutely.
Because people would have been watching. People have been watching her now. Like even before she passed. Because I listened to the Kevin Hart podcast, and they were talking about basketball, and he was like, "I'm telling you," like he was talking about Gigi. Then he was like, "I'm trying to tell you, she's taller than me. She is killing the game. Like I can't wait to see what she's like when she grows up.
Right.
She would have been a draw. By the time she got to the WNBA, then you could have seen that money flying in.
But
I can't tell you
even with that,
anybody.
Even with that, man, he's always a savior. Things like women's basketball can always have a savior. There's somebody. Cheryl Swoops, Dawn Staley. There are always people that come in. Brittany Griner. Always people that come in the joint that like because Brittany, what's her name? Brittany Reiner. She was supposed that they wanted her to enter the men's draft.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You know why?
She was that good?
Because the fucking product, she's that good, and you want to put it up there, you know what I mean, with the product, man. At the end of the day, call a fucking spade a spade. Professional women's basketball is not as good of a product as men's basketball. And it's like there's nothing that you can do. Don't get me wrong. If some of these women play one-on-one against some of the men, they might be able to beat them because they got a hell of a jump shot. But if they say, hey, look, can't take no jump shots and everything got to be in the lane, niggas be smacking the ball all outside. Listen, man.
You got some who are, but
oh god.
To hit your other question.
This is the easiest way of breaking that down.
Yeah.
Right, real quick. Right. The WNBA teams that are in the larger markets,
right,
still aren't grossing the numbers of the
No.
NBA teams in the smaller markets.
But that's
it will be another 20 to 20.
No, it won't be, bro. It will never happen.
I said if it.
It will never happen unless women evolve to be as big, fast, strong, and as powerful as men.
They just said trainers can't
Here's a
compete.
statement
They
I
just
wanna
said
make,
trainers
and I
can't
can't
compete.
make
Women's
it
well,
for legal
transgenders can't compete. So another place just passed.
I was holding it in.
No,
I didn't
doing
say anything wrong or ignorant anything. I stated, and I forgot which state, but another place just passed a law that transgender athletes cannot compete in women's sports.
Mm-hmm.
Because that would give them, as they quote unquote, as they feel, an unfair advantage.
You are absolutely fucking right. There's a woman who won 8 gold medals that's somebody's mama dad now. Remember Bruce Jenner? Remember that guy?
Yep.
One of the greatest Olympians ever? He identifies now as a female. His name is Caitlyn. He's the Kardashian stepdad. Know him? Come on, bro. You gonna have
You don't know name?
Shit, you gonna have LeBron put on a fucking wig, go over? Come on, bro. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. And that's why I say that we gotta come to
He
terms.
was a decathlete.
And then that's what I'm saying. This nigga was one of the greatest athletes to ever
He
live.
was on the Wheaties box.
This is one of the greatest athletes to ever live, and this nigga buying red bottom pumps now. So you're saying
71 years
at
old.
71 years old, so you're telling me you think, and that nigga can still probably smoke somebody on it. He probably can still at 71 get in a pool and smoke some of the best women swimmers in the world. Do you understand why? That is my fucking point. But this is what happens. Equality. Equality. You know what equality is? Equality is the bridge that gaps those who can and those who can't. That is what life is about. We have to have equality. The STEMI got to be given out to less fortunate because there are people that are too fortunate. We got to be equal. Niggas got to be. But even the STEMI ain't equal. You done fucked around and had 8 babies. Bitch, you done had a $15,000 STEMI. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 kids. I'm just sitting up here with my little light work. You know what I'm saying? You up there balling out. All different types of shit. That's what I'm saying. Equality is a fucking myth when it comes to certain things. When it comes to moral issues, you are absolutely correct.
Yes.
You do unto others the way you would want them to do unto you. That is a big point. But you talking about equality and shit that's beyond the control of certain shit?
Here's the thing. You cannot. It's impossible. Have equality in everything. You can't even ask for equality in everything.
So what should be the term what should be the term that happens when a feminist says something like, because what happens is that when
and that's the thing, there's like, you have your overly feminist thing where I can do everything. Guess what? I'm a single mom. I don't want to do everything.
Right.
I don't want to do everything. There is something to be said about having a partner.
What's the percentage of women
in his life?
What's the percentage of women that would rather not work if their man could take care of them? Everything. Financially.
75.
70 motherfucking 5. And that's equal.
And they still want equality.
That's equal. I couldn't tell you 10. I couldn't tell you 10. I couldn't tell you 3 niggas that said they don't want to do shit, they want their woman to take care of them.
If
I could.
Really?
I can't say they my. I'm not gonna say they my homies to no shit like that. But
I couldn't tell. I don't know 3 niggas.
I'm from North Philly. I know.
Okay.
I know.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is because a lot of them seeing how I was and how things with my women who were around my life, so I dealt with this.
Right.
A lot of them. Oh, your wife, your shorties take care of everything for you. Nah, nigga, I bust my ass since that still ground.
But see,
I'm spoiled by I have my women spoil me.
And I think that
but can't nobody spoil me better than me.
There is some equality in that when I see my dude go hard for me, then I'm gonna go hard for him.
That's it.
And that's just the way it should be.
There's no fate but what we make, and there's no equality but the equality that we put on each other. Especially in a relationship.
I wasn't watching Wendy Williams, but I saw this clip.
You was watching Wendy. You see when she barked? See when she barked and burped and farted at the same time? She burped and burp snort. Yeah, burp snort.
And she was talking to what's the dude from the plays Falcon?
These nuts?
Anthony Mackie.
Mm-hmm. She was talking to him about gender roles.
Right.
Did she express hers?
That was Ruffy.
Yeah.
His statements do not reflect either. Okay. But they were just, saying that there were certain rules, like, if he was saying, if me and my wife go out and some dude touches her butt or whatever, you're going to expect me as your man to bust that ass.
Right, exactly.
So there are certain things that we want men to do for us.
Okay.
And there are certain things that men want us to do for them.
Mm-hmm.
Once we're in the workplace, we're already making less than men doing the same job. So when I say I want equality, and that's why we have to be very specific into what we are saying, what we want equality for.
Absolutely.
If I am
you even got to be
vice
specific.
president of marketing,
yes,
and you're vice president of sales,
yes,
there's no reason why we shouldn't be making the same thing as our teams work together.
Understood, but let's say, but what about the duties?
The duties are just because I know a director of marketing and director of sales.
Right.
Their duties are different, but their duties don't exist without one another.
Okay, let me give you a quite prime example. Okay, this is something that happened to me probably 2 years ago when I started with my company. I already told you what it is. I'm not gonna keep mentioning them. I'm gonna give fuck them. They don't pay me enough to give me a shout out. So
you can have it back.
Thank you. So there was a girl district manager that was in charge of a certain district. And anytime that I was what they call a jumper, so anytime that somebody, when they would get to something or they called out or they were on vacation, I would cover their route for them. But on the days that I didn't have a route, I would take care, if they had a shortage or something like that, I would run it out for them and, get it to the customer. Jumper. So one day, she decides I had ran out already. And I get back and it was already 12 o'clock. And one of the people called out the day before, but she didn't know that. And she was expected to run the route herself. And I was already out. She waited for me to get back. And when I got back, there were keys on the truck. And she said, oh, it's only like 3-4 stops you need to run. Now this bitch lied. It was every stop. You know what I did? Absolutely nothing. I took the fucking key out of the truck and said, I'm not going anywhere. You're running that shit yourself. All right? And
that was the expectation.
That was the expectation. But here's the deal, though. If you
step into a leadership role, whether you're a man or a woman, if you step into a leadership role, then you should know, no matter what your gender is.
Yeah.
There are expectations of you.
My job requires a lot of heavy lifting. You know what I mean? Let me do mats, we do like soil bags, all different types of shit. So it could be a time where I'm picking up something and it weighs 50 pounds. It could be a time where I'm pushing something and it weighs 1,000 pounds. But at the end of the day, this little fucking 110-pound girl would go above and beyond to ask to do shit when at the end of the day, you can't expect to be paid equally because you physically are not qualified for this position.
And stuff like that.
It's unfortunate, but it's real.
Because I'm looking for a job. Those things are now mentioned.
Yes.
In these job descriptions.
As it should be.
Can you, like my position when I was at the hotel. At the very maximum 50, I should be able to lift 50 pounds.
Right.
But there are jobs out there that are saying 75, 100.
Yes.
Daily.
Yes.
Daily. So if hell, there are some women that can do it.
Oh, I know. I've seen it.
But if you cannot do it, don't put yourself in a position where if you're a leader, there's a difference between a leader and a manager. She was a manager.
Right.
Because she managed to push those duties and try to give them to you.
Absolutely.
As a leader, male or female, you're going to do what you have to do to get the job done.
Right.
I've had plenty of days when I worked front desk where, let's just say, All-Star Weekend. Hotel's packed.
Right.
Packed.
Right.
There's people in the lobbies. There's people in the foyer. There's people in the restaurant. There's people for as far as the eye can see.
Right.
People want to take the bellman to take this stuff up to their room. You got people that want the bellman to bring stuff down to the room. How many times have I seen my general manager, who's over this 1402 property, at the bell stand, saying, "Hey, this is Bill at the bell stand. How can I help you?"
Right.
This is not Bill, the general manager, at the bell stand. How can I help you? This is not Bill, general manager. This is just Bill at the bell stand.
Right.
How can I help you?
Right.
I can tell you, I can count on hand after hand after hand after hand how many times I've seen that man, not to mention my other general manager that was at my other hotel, go up to rooms and pull bags and give tags and take bags up. Why? Because that's a leader.
But you know what it is? What needs to be done is, like I said, what is shown does not need to be said. The leadership skills are your leadership skills. At the end of the day, can we please just understand that this is not, life ain't fair, this world ain't equal, and you gotta find the equality in every single situation that you are in.
Women, make it work as
you can do many things through Christ who strengthens you. But you can do many things. But there are certain things, especially when it comes to physical activity, that you are capped by because there's a different type of standard that goes along with it. And that's it. Yeah. That's all my point. But yeah, when you get a chance,
like I say, you have to be careful with what you want equality. You can't just
be careful what you wish for.
You can't just say we want equality.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't put a coverage on it. You can't make it as a blanket statement.
You can't,
because I don't want. I mean, even though I am the head of my household, I would like
every woman,
somebody else to be there too.
Every woman I know
in these decision making, like the decisions, especially in the last couple of months for myself.
Right.
The decisions that I have to make alone.
I don't think that equality is a problem. Yeah. In a household, especially if you're making it work.
That's why I said
I don't think that's a problem.
You have to be careful of issuing a blanket statement and not having clarification on what you want. I want equality in the workforce. If I'm a VP of sales and you have two VP of sales, there's no reason why that job shouldn't come in at least making the same money. Now, if I get bonuses or I get an increase because I'm doing such a good job, that's one thing.
But if
because I'm being rewarded for the job I'm doing.
But if the VP of sales also has to do installs on account that take physical labor, then he should make more. Period.
Well, then both of them should be able to do that.
Nah, I mean, it might. You're saying if it's a marketing, it might not be the case. Like let's
well, no, but I said if it's two VP, because there are companies that have two vice presidents.
I understand, I get that.
So if they're doing the same job, they should be able to do the same job.
You should be able to do the same job. Well, we done shook up the world with that shit. Let me give a fucking hand clap. That was good. I'm going to sing, like, honestly, if y'all have never heard me before, y'all have never listened to this podcast, there's going to be a lot of people that don't like me after this podcast. I've been a bit of an asshole today, but hey, look, shit happens. Yep. On to Kellie's question. Ba 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 da 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 ba 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 ba. Fuck, cut it off right there. Kellie's question.
Because I gotta lighten my mood now.
I fucking hate it here. Go ahead.
143. Viagra was just the beginning. If there were two new drugs, one to raise your sex drive for 24 hours, the other to lower it. Do you think you used either of them regularly? For example, increasing your sex drive for recreation and lowering it if you had work to do. I have a follow-up question after that.
Would you raise your sex drive?
I don't think I need my sex drive raised.
But there's a second pill to lower it.
I
wouldn't lower my sex drive.
If I had shut up.
Yo, he's about to do it. Yo, you didn't hear last week? You said that was probably one of the funniest fucking lines I've ever
Like
heard.
I said, I was driving and I was just like, nope.
Oh my
Nope, I can't do this while I'm driving.
When I tell you I lost it, I was like, yo, I cannot believe he said that shit. Go ahead.
This is kind of hard to answer.
I
wouldn't mind. I guess I really don't want to lower mine, but I guess if it can help me to focus on handling shit more often.
Yeah.
Because
it's just for 24 hours. But if you had shit to do.
It's hard for me to go the hour route thinking about sex. That's fucked up. But,
right. So would you take the pill to help you focus on the shit you got to do? Because you could also take that pill to rev it back up.
But I don't want you playing. I hate pills.
Are you guaranteed to have the sex?
Yeah. No. It's
shit. So rev my shit just to fuck.
It's just your sex drive.
If
there were two new drugs, one to raise your sex drive for 24 hours,
right,
the other to lower it, do you think you use either of them regularly? You can say, no, I wouldn't use either one of them regularly.
No,
so,
that's
for
my
example,
answer.
Increasing your sex drive for recreation. So, if you know that you gonna get some, you might pop one to just make it extra.
So wait, but you didn't say that though.
I read this part.
To help with the blood flow. So
that's what I said. I'll pop one for gym
Increasing
days.
your sex drive for recreation.
I'll pop one for gym days.
Right, sex drive is different than the actual blood flow. So it's actually giving you a super hard on.
No, it's giving you.
Or giving you the. So you say sex drive is a mental thing.
It's triggering the testosterone. It's triggering the testosterone. It's triggering the testosterone.
Right.
No. Okay.
It's triggering the testosterone. So if I can use it and it benefit me in the gym, I'll use that.
I hate
shit.
when you do that shit. I know.
Leave me alone. I'm not even going
triggering testosterone. Look,
she's about triggering motherfuckers.
What the fuck is wrong with her, man?
Some bullshit. Fuck them pills.
Look over here.
No.
Why won't you look over?
No.
Look at me. J25.
We're not doing this today.
J25.
This is ridiculous.
It's not. No.
Leo.
This is ridiculous.
All right. So.
How you doing?
So what's the follow-up question?
So if you could consciously control your sex drive, do you think your life would be better or worse than it is now? If you had to permanently double or half your partner's appetite for sex, which would you pick?
Definitely wouldn't want my partner's drive. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Yo.
My Tourette's was acting up. My bad.
I can't.
Tourette's stay active.
I know. It's possible.
Nobody contacted me on
honestly,
Facebook about that.
You know what's crazy? I don't think I would want any of those things.
Nah.
That's fine. You don't have to pick.
Yeah. I'm cool with that.
You can say this is not up my alley.
Oh shit, I'm looking at the screen and the new program has a counter at the bottom. I can actually see the time.
2 hours.
Oh shit, yeah, it's larger.
Holy shit,
it's larger,
that's wow.
And 53
That's the new version. Yeah. That's the new version of the program.
I guess we're past an hour and 45 minutes.
Hey, fuck y'all, man. I was trying to keep it
that wasn't gonna happen.
Hold up, no, but you gotta cut some shit out anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So it might still be hour 45 minutes. No.
It might be 2 hours and 15 minutes.
All right.
Anyway.
I don't want to exchange sex.
Fuck them pills.
You're good where you're at.
Yo,
yeah, I'm good.
Hey B, fuck them pills.
Yeah, fuck the pills.
All right, well, fuck them pills.
Oh, you didn't answer. You don't be answering shit.
Yeah.
You can't just read the question.
Yeah.
You don't give a fuck what.
No, you got answer. If you had a chance to take them, what's your view on it? No, you answer almost every other week.
Oh, freak a leak. Kellie.
Would you take the pills or not?
No, because I wouldn't.
Tar. Brenda. Alicia.
No,
Shonda.
and I'm just speaking on today.
Uh-huh.
My life up until today.
Uh-huh.
I think, like, my sex drive is good. Like, when I need it amped up, it amps up. Like, I don't need anything
You don't need a pill.
to.
So would you?
I don't need anything.
Turn up.
Would you change?
Turn up for what?
Would you try and change drives with a partner, like you said? Would you switch sex drives with a partner that you've had? With the goddamn nigga again, nigga.
Yo, please do not make that sound again.
That one?
No, see, it wasn't good because it wasn't right. The first one.
That one?
Answer the goddamn question.
Yes, I would trade with someone's sex drive.
Wow. That's because.
But my question is.
Because it energizes money, or is because why? Why would you do that?
He craves a lot. Not that he gets it a lot, but he craves a lot. So.
But you crave a lot.
Shit, you gonna crave? You want to take my sex drive? You can borrow mine.
No, I'm good.
No.
Nigga,
No.
I don't think I can handle that.
Nobody should take that. You go blind and shit. Nobody. Just leave it alone.
Weed to settle my
Jesus Christ, bro. Relax.
But it doesn't really say here, but it's like if the partner. If you had to permanently double or have your partner's appetite for sex, which would you pick? I wouldn't pick either one. But if I could
permanently double your shit?
Permanently double, like, come on.
Oh my God.
I don't need to double. No, I can double.
A grown man should not double his sex drive. That shit is nuts.
Just gonna shut
After
up.
a certain age, like,
Yo,
I
what?
don't even want to do much. Come on.
Imagine if you had to double your sex drive when you was 18. Oh my God, that would have been the worst thing
Dick
ever.
Do you know how many kids I would have?
Yo, I
Dick
swear.
would have been brutal.
Oh my God. Somebody would have died.
I've had people. Shut up.
Crying in the
Shut up
shower.
again.
I don't want to
Shut up.
no more.
In other news,
Yo, I've had some
a
times.
man has penetrated a young lady to death.
You hear what I said?
What? Hold on, what'd you say? Hold on, I missed that. I think I caught it. I think I heard you with it out.
I said be crying in the shower talking, but I want
No, don't cry in the shower, yo. Fuck you. I know. I would fuck you, but that's hilarious.
You said if you was 18 and had a double sex drive.
I ain't gonna hold. I was talking about
how they
story
doing,
to a
Margaret?
friend.
I won't fight no more.
I was telling the story talking to one of my homies last night, and it was like about a situation with somebody. This was back in the day story with a dance instructor.
Right.
And I spent the night, and we had like 5 crazy long ass sessions. And she tried to wake me up with head in the morning. It was like, bitch, leave me alone.
I'm done.
My dick hurt.
How long y'all sleep?
My dick hurt.
How long was you sleep?
Bruh, I think
Not long enough.
We got to the crib at like 11, and we was at it to about 9 in the morning.
No.
And like 10:30, 11, she basically tried to suck this bitch off.
Oh, that seems fucking.
It is wrong.
That is horrible. That shit seems horrible.
And again, it's 2 dance. We're like,
That's what we like. What's his name? Eddie Murphy, and
that don't seem.
Boomerang.
But
after she left.
yeah, exactly. Hold the credit. That shit don't seem like fun, bro. Like.
No, I mean, but
when did it stop being fun and start being work?
Sessions, real shit. No. Every one of those sessions were great. I'm talking super great. But after that 5th one and
that's when the dust came out.
Wait a minute.
Yo, my dick said, time out, nigga.
No.
Flag on the play.
Wait a minute.
Shit, when I came back from Vegas, my dick needed a 2-week vacation.
It said no.
Nah.
Yeah, I came back from Vegas, my dick needed a whole vacation.
He was like this. No. Wait a minute. Do you see me?
You know what's funny?
Listen,
that nigga
talk about Viagra. When I fucked around the one time I ever had that shit, fuck around and photo shoot, and I fuck around and hit something in Brooklyn and another place in New York, North Jersey, South Jersey.
hit the boroughs.
Listen. I hit 7.
Yo,
before going home.
Yeah.
All right, and still was Statue of Liberty. So of course my home was happy, thinking, and I'm sitting there like, this shit hurts so much.
Yo, I'm so
This shit
afraid.
hurts.
You know what? I'm so afraid. I know homies that pop and Ryder Jones. I'm so afraid to take one because I know that I'll end up like Chris Rock on I Think I Love My Wife.
Oh my God.
Nigga, I already know. This nigga was like, he was like this. I've been hard for 4 hours. I took the pill. She was like, well, what? You been hard for 4 hours or whatnot? He was like, I'm going blind. She was like, you suffering from proprietism. He in the back of the fucking jaw with a needle on the side of the dick, pulling the blood out. I'm like, listen. I couldn't go to the hospital. My luck is terrible.
I was scared as shit.
My luck is terrible. My luck is fucking terrible.
Right.
No, listen. Honestly, I thought that was going to happen, but I just like, okay, let me just keep fucking this shit out.
That has been. Yeah, I know that was a lot. Just I don't know.
Almost a 3
Kelly's
hour.
cute
All right,
question.
that's it. That's it for the Kelly's question. And now.
You know what?
What?
Kelly's question. Okay, cute.
You the only one that just realized that shit. You drinking too much. That was the whole. So I called the shit Kelly's question to begin with. I remember the day I wrote it on.
You didn't catch that?
You wrote it on a paper.
You was like, it's up there. Why was that up there big and large?
Listen, I wrote it up on the paper the day that we started doing it, the Kelly's question.
Right.
And
But
then she
after
looked at it and was
started,
like,
it was like-
why's my name on that paper? I'm like, because it says Kelly's question. Oh, I thought it said Kelly Quentin. KQ? Look. You get old. I think she took that sex pill.
45, 47.
Brain on mush.
Anyway,
Oh, Lord.
my doctor prescribed me some vitamin D.
Of course she fucking did.
All I gotta say.
Of course she prescribed you some fucking vitamin
She
D.
said I don't get enough sunlight.
You don't get enough sun, enough potassium, the proteins.
I need my doctor to prescribe me some vitamin C.
Jesus Christ.
That and arm pills.
Oh, man. All right. Yo, man.
We're coming to the close.
Give us a life lesson, please, real quick, man.
Life
What the fuck?
lesson.
Yeah.
Let's learn a lesson of life.
Life lesson.
Yeah.
With everything,
Mm-hmm.
we have to always be mindful
Mm-hmm.
to do things in moderation. Too much of anything is no good.
Too much of anything is
That
good,
does it.
baby.
Right now, they're giving out these stimulus. Don't give that shit all back to them. Invest some shit.
Man.
I mean, although half y'all motherfuckers is gonna give it all back to them.
Niggas ain't
Try to invest some of it to so that when they get it back, it take a little bit longer for they get their shit back. Dick wipes.
They listening to him say this shit on their brand new iPhone.
Exactly. Dang.
With
Well, Alexa.
the iWatch.
With the iWatch, the AirPods, and everything. Go ahead.
But ultimately, and ultimately, we can. That's in all aspects of life. Too much of anything.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I live a rock star life. I've drank a lot. I drank myself to death twice.
I'm in there.
And I can say it as a joke now, but it wasn't funny neither fucking time.
Nah,
Both times I fucked around and found out I had a brain aneurysm and woke up with a fucking catheter in my dick, and that is one of the most uncomfortable things any man has ever experienced.
Thanks.
So be mindful as parents, as adults, as humans. Do what makes you happy, especially if it ain't hurting nobody else. If it's just beneficial and it's not harming anyone else.
Right.
Do what makes you happy in life, but understand that too much of anything is never healthy.
Good for you, baby.
It's never healthy. And I mean, I could go into a spill, but we ain't going to because we done had a nice long enough, podcast. But think about the different topics that we talked about today. You know, think about how it can be affected. You know, with Pepe Le Pew, and we loved him growing up. But you know, he was too crazy with his hands. You know, he was doing too much. Sometimes it worked on the benefit, but most time it didn't.
Right.
You know, with equality, you know, and certain things, they just don't add up. They just don't. And we have to realize that, as well as understanding what's meant for you ain't what's meant for me.
Right.
So with that, again, too much of anything, it's not healthy. Use moderation, folks.
Drop.
Too much of anything.
Drop bombs on them. Drop bombs on them.
Baby.
When we threw them booze. That shit. Oh man.
That's why I have much. I was trying not to. I was being moderate about my drinking today. Although I need to go to the liquor store. They got to deal with me.
Yeah.
Don't judge me. Kelly, let me get that.
Whoa.
I'm somewhat.
Whoa.
Oh, you know what I did?
Whoa.
I didn't say. Well, I can't even say peach about Kelly. Just man.
Oh, righty then.
Green apple.
This has been fun.
Yum fruit.
Whole lot of shit going on today.
Nah,
There's a whole lot going on today, man. A whole lot going on today. I want to go watch some of these superhero movies or whatnot. I don't know if I'm going to watch them in that recliner, though, because I'll fall the fuck asleep.
Well, start with Falcon, because that's only 50 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Hell no, I'm going to start with the fucking longest one out there. Pause. Whoa. Pie. Yay. God damn. All right, it's time.
Yeah.
The thing about it is...
too much of anything is no good.
Fuck up. What's wrong with this nigga, man? And now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends. Love y'all to death, man. We are shutting this shit down, shutting it off. And until next week, on behalf of my co-host,
Mr. Hendricks.
Since we say our names at the end, Kelly Q.
I know.
Names at the end. What you
All right, look. Well, damn, God, look at me.
I know. You're trying to
Her glasses is watching her.
set up the appointment. Set the appointment up and shit.
No.
See, look.
Keep my mouth.
She's like, I'm waiting on them pills to come in.
Thank you, people, for listening, tuning in. Make sure you check us out on all.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
DSPs.
Let me give a rundown to it. I'm sorry. Get with us on IG at Mr_KnowItAll_pod. Facebook fan page, Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page, and please send us all your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery to Mr. Know-It-All-Pod at gmail.com. That's Mr. Know-It-All-Pod at gmail.com.
I love your interaction on the page, guys. I really do.
Yeah.
Y'all be on it.
Y'all be wild. And y'all can answer some of the shit that R Dot put on there. I know it's a little out of control.
I be scaring y'all sometimes like the fuck.
Yeah, so
y'all be having opinions because some of y'all be inboxing me.
One of them Jones, they got zero. Niggas scroll right past it like, oh, won't touch that shit with a 10-foot pole. Yeah, niggas be wildin', man. Niggas be wildin'.
But why is it okay for no shade? Why is it okay to attack men? For females to attack men, but it's an issue. Females have an issue when we enlighten them about shit concerning themselves.
What you mean?
Next episode, I'm gonna post some shit.
I will say some people don't want to hear.
That's equality.
Some people don't want to hear the truth.
Bitch, damn.
Some people can't handle the truth.
That's equality.
You can't handle the truth.
Oh man. But
I mean, I know I can't sometimes. So.
But check this out.
I go back to my other show about admitting to who what that vote. Oh, yeah.
They cannot forget.
They must always read.
I'll let y'all, man. Deuces, love y'all, but y'all must always remember. Holla.
If you're feeling in your body, shake your thinking ass.
Oh, man.
Hey, and guess what else? Better not bring your kids.
I don't know what the fuck I was missing by getting a new computer. Long time ago's days.
Ew.
She's mad.
It's nasty. Oh.
I think it's really what I guess.
That shit was me today.
You can tell the weather is breaking, right?
But she's not built for no soft man. She talks back and don't listen. What's her sign?
Leo.
You can't just say
That was me today.
Leo fucking